Yo, what's good? What's good? What's happening? What's up, y'all? Good afternoon. Happy Sunday. What's popping? What's popping? What up? What up? What up? What y'all got going on this Sunday? Oh, my collar's so drunk. I don't like that at all. What y'all got going on? What up, Dante? Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Caught a live while we was live. Oh, I know. But we still got to do it. Not everybody watch sports, man. I watched most of that, some of that game, I should say, not most of it. Damn near fell asleep a few times. But I'm back. I'm ready. Snacking. Yep. It's a slow day. Everybody playing it. It's the playoffs. Right now, it's the Bills and the Broncos. I think Tampa Bay and somebody about to play. And the Eagles and somebody gonna play. I don't remember all the games. I'm about to sleep now. Now I'm up. I'm up and at 'em. So yeah, let's talk about this though. Professional sports bettor. That's what you do for a living? Interesting. I knew a dude who did that in Vegas. He was good. He only bet on baseball though, but he made good money. Yeah, we safe. We safe for now. That's right. Yup. So we got to talk about why. Sorry. Men cause more divorces than women. Way more divorces. I mean, it's safe to say that men cause more divorces than women. I think even most men. I shudder at the thought that men would argue against that, but I would think most men would agree with that, right? But I want to talk about it because I am increasingly, running up against they are the cause, yeah. I'm increasingly bumping up against bumping heads with a lot of men who, you know, they just like will not accept the fact that like the problems that exist in their relationship are almost always tied to their behavior. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is personal, this is, general or whatever. I've seen many I talked to many men about this. They are the problem. Yeah. And it's interesting because I was, just when you talk to women, which I do and I did recently, I was talking to this woman and it was just interesting because I'm listening to her and I'm like, damn, dude, everything this motherfucker is doing is wrong. Like everything the man was, it was wrong. Like it was just wrong. Like it was bad. And it was like the most stereotypical shit. You know what I'm saying? Being aggressive when speaking, not listening, no self-awareness, no accountability, like nothing. And I'm just like, damn, this is crazy. This is wild. And when I think about like, like I was talking about something that, happened with myself, but like, uh, it's wild because like the other night, right, when we had that live, I don't know if you guys were on the live, and the wife was on, and I don't want to be personal, so I just say the wife, and if you know, you know. But that wife was on, and she was saying how basically I'm listening to what she was saying. It was like her husband was making her life more difficult. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't necessary. It wasn't like, oh man, I'm out here, working hard, and it wasn't my wife. It was somebody else's wife. Like I'm out here working hard. I'm just grinding, and I just, what I'm saying, I'm out here grinding or whatever, and life is hard. Like it wasn't even that. It was just like some extracurricular bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And like he easily could have avoided it, but he didn't. You know what I mean? Like he just didn't want to listen to her. And she was being nice about it. She was like, oh, like it's not that big of a deal. And I've told him to stop doing that. And you know what I mean? Like she was downplaying it, but I'm like, that's an issue. You know what I'm saying? And I was thinking about myself about how like my wife has told me stuff that I do that my wife has never done. Like in our relationship. And I was talking about it last night. I was like, yeah, if my wife did that to me, I would be like, I don't know how I would feel. I don't know how I would process it. You know what I mean? Like being I don't know. The thing I was thinking about was, she calls it escaping. And like men do this often where we like a big reason why men love doing shit like cutting grass and fixing cars and shit is because you don't have to be in the house to do that stuff, right? So it's a convenient excuse to not be in the home, dealing with anything in the home, talking to the wife, talking to the kids, whatever the case may be. You can go outside and cut the grass for 2 hours or an hour, whatever. I don't know how long it takes to cut the grass. Or, with me, it would be like, I got to get my hair cut. So I go get my hair cut and it takes 2 hours to get your hair cut or whatever the case may be. And I was thinking about it. I was like, yeah, my wife like has never done that. like in all of my time with her that I've been with this woman, I've never felt like she has like abandoned me for 1 second. I've never felt like she neglected me for 1 second, like neglected our kids. You know what I mean? Like didn't take my feelings into consideration, like not one time. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't want to say that this is everybody's relationship because this could not be your relationship. Not every woman is like my wife. I understand that. Not every person is like my wife. I get that. You know what I'm saying? So take that with a grain of salt. But I'm just saying from my perspective, I've never, like in my relationship, I've never experienced that. I've never experienced being with a person that even one time didn't take my feelings into consideration, right? I do feel like there are a lot of women, though, who that is also the case, right? And I think that's a far cry from saying that somebody is perfect, right? I think that's a far cry from saying somebody is perfect, but I think it is very telling that there are so many women who never like don't consider their partner's feelings or how something that they do is going to affect their partner. Like never. Like I bet you there's a ton of women who that would be the case, who just, you know what I mean? Like they just have never like, yeah, they just like haven't done that. They haven't escaped. They haven't neglected. They haven't avoided. They haven't like, they show up all the time, every day, day in, day out. That I know that like, to me, that sounds crazy as a man, like doing it sounds crazy. It sounds hard, not crazy. It sounds hard for me to do. But my wife has done it every single day of our relationship. And I've seen other people's wives from what I can tell do the same thing. What up, Reese? from what I can tell, they do the same thing, right? And then I'm listening to the women tell their stories and, give me their side of what's going on in their relationship. And I'm just like, yeah, this sounds like this is all on this dude. Like this dude is just completely like checked out of the relationship. Completely gone, It's wild. It's a weird thing to witness. And, when you realize like you're a part of it, you know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, I got to do, you know what I mean? Like, well, for me, it's like, I got to do better. I don't know about what it's like for the rest of these dudes. But, but for me, I'm like, I don't want to be the reason, who is this got stripe person? What got that snipe? Oh, you might as well just go on and mute Dan. He's not going to come up. Dan on his way to getting blocked. To be honest with you. Dan is on his way to getting blocked, to be honest with you. I don't know what this got that snipe person is. I'm trying to read their comments, but I don't know what they're saying. Emotional IQ is higher. We're available for many. Right? When she don't, she just does. What do you think of egalitarian versus gender role marriages? I mean, egalitarian is the way to go in life. not just in marriage, but in life. Yeah. If we could be egalitarian, then we could as a society, I think we would, I know we would be better off. We would progress a lot more. But men aren't interested in being egalitarian, so we'll see how that works. 90% when they are college educated. I don't know what that means. I'll invite Dan up. We're going to mute Dan for the live. Oh, Dan's already muted. Sorry. All right, Dan, the manly man. 7 more days and no more of those stupidity. What do you mean, Dwayne? You know what's funny? There is a large group of men, like undereducated men, that don't know, like they don't know what's going on with TikTok, and they've been like happy, like, oh man, I'm so happy TikTok's going away, but they're actually in the lives. Tone Loke, you more than welcome to come up. That doesn't even make sense. It doesn't even it just doesn't even make sense. Like, I don't even know how that's like, yeah, it doesn't even make sense. I don't think I don't see how this isn't. I think the only thing in here that a man could argue, or would not could, but would want to argue, is the word way. But I put that way in there specifically I put that in there for a reason. Men cause way more divorces than women. And men cause more breakups than women too. Like, not even just divorces, but I'm just talking about divorce in this instance. But men are the cause of pretty much every issue in a relationship. Like, here's the thing. I think here's the thing that men have to understand, that even when women participate in the problems, men are just as responsible. Like, they also are adding significantly to the issues in the relationship. Like, I've like hardly, if I've ever seen a relationship where the man did nothing. Like, he was like, you know what I'm saying, emotionally intelligent. He was, you know what I'm saying, he was showing up, yada, yada, yada. And then the woman like was just running ramshot over him. Like, I've never seen that before. Has it happened? Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, I'm just gonna say, yep, it's happened at some point in time in history, at some point in time in our country, it's happened at some point in time. But in every situation that I've seen, I have never seen a man not contribute significantly. Thanks, Shorty. I've never not seen a man contribute significantly to an issue. Right? I'm saying in relation to what the woman is doing. I've never seen it. I've personally never seen it. I'm not saying it's never happened. I'm sure it's happening right now. I just have never seen it. I have never seen it before. I do look for it. That's a weird thing to say. Like, I don't think men understand that I am a full grown, full man. Why wouldn't I look for that? I'm saying historically, why wouldn't I be looking to blame women for everything? But like, this is even me now. Like, I'm sure back there was times when I like, you know, might have thought like, oh no, she's messed up or whatever. But like, I was probably just lying to myself. Like even when I think, like, I can't remember everything of that time, but like, you know, thinking back on those times, on those rare instances. But yeah, I've never seen it before. Like, yeah, I've never seen it before. I've seen men, like, at best, I've seen men not be as problematic as the woman. I've seen that before. Right? But he was still problematic as fuck. He just wasn't as problematic as her. And I've seen it be equal, right? Where I'm thinking like, yeah, like they both lack communication. They both do this. And she did that and he did that. I've seen that before too. I have never seen a man be like all his shit lined up. And it don't mean that he's perfect, even with that being said. But I ain't never seen a man like not be like significantly contribute to the issue. I just have never seen it. I just have never seen it. They both got their kids involved. Yuck. I don't know who True Equity is. True Equity. Oh, we invited up True Equity. They yapping, so they got muted, looks like. Thanks, Lux. Biku said, the idea of leaving anyone else in the lurch makes me feel physically ill. If it's, even if it's for my own good, I'm brainwashed. I think that's how a lot of women think too. But yeah, so I'm not seeing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it happen too often, if ever. True Equity was good. I'm chilling, man. What's happening with you? I don't know what you're saying, but they wanted, you must have been saying something. I can't read the comments and talk, so.
Yeah, no, it really wasn't anything serious. I was just talking to one person. Whoever that person is got booted out of another live, and both of us happened to get
redirected here.
Live. That's basically it.
What was your point? What were you saying?
But whatever I was saying was basically carrying over from the other live. I was basically just getting called out for being woman hating because I fell into this live just because the other live was also more pro female and more male hating, type thing. So
you think I hate males?
So yeah, I was.
You think me, a man? You think I hate males?
Here's the thing: is that yeah, no, she worded it that way basically. She basically.
Who is she?
She basically insinuated that because the other live was male hating, that this one was also it, and that the algorithm basically put me on here because I apparently go onto all of these just spouting off a whole bunch of nonsense.
Yeah, I mean, so I'm still lost. What do you feel about the prompt? Let me start there. You sound like you I'm not gonna make assumptions, right? I don't know how you feel about any of this stuff. Like I said, I literally haven't read any of your comments or anything like that. But I know my mods and I know the people in the comments generally. You must have been saying some problematic shit. So what are you saying? What's the problem?
I'm not even sure if I made one single comment on the actual prompt itself.
Okay. So what have you been saying?
The only thing.
Yeah, specifically. That's what I'm trying to find out. What have you been saying specifically?
No, I basically just pointed out that both sides are problematic, and that's basically my only pitch. Mm-hmm. Basically, anytime I get on a live, if I get on a live and it seems like it's pitched a little too aggressive in one direction, I just like to remind people that both sides are almost always to blame.
How does that make sense?
Stuff and
how does that make sense?
That's basically my own pitch.
Yeah, but I'm trying to find out how does that
problematic.
Yeah, but how does that make sense? Like when you say it goes both ways, give me some examples of how women, destroy relationships typically.
I would say that both men and women are problematic.
No.
Men certainly.
Specifically, how do women destroy relationships? Specifically, that's what I want to know. Typically, by the way. Not like one-offs, not extremes, like generally speak, like, you know what I'm saying? Like because when I talk about the things that men do, you've done it, I've done it, your daddy's done it, your uncle's, like, I could talk about shit that I know like 90% of men have done and are doing, right? But so I want you to say that thing that women do that lead to the demise of a relationship or weakens the relationship significantly. That's what I want to know. Because you say it goes both ways, but something tells me you're not actually going to be able to articulate anything specific.
Again, both sides, I would say both sides basically do. Hold on, this thing is glitching. Both sides can do, or at least have the capacity to do anything under the sun. I would say that women typically do a more emotional and psychological type of break for man.
Be specific. What does that look like? What do women typically do?
They definitely could pull some emotional and psychological strings in terms of starting fights whenever they don't get whatever they want.
So women start, and what is the thing that they want? Like, what if the thing they want is you to stop lying to them? Is that okay? Is that okay to start a fight over? What if the thing they want is for you to pay attention to them more, or the thing that they want is for you to show up for your children more, or help out around the house more? Are these things that seem like worth fighting over? They seem like worth fighting over for me, but I don't know about for you.
Okay, lying definitely. Lying definitely is something to bring up, and I would kind of excuse being a little more aggressive on that side. The other ones, not so much worth starting a fight over, right? Because I having a discussion with them and kind of
what if the man's not listening though? What if a woman, because this is not even what if, this is we typically, right? A woman brings an issue to a man. And in this particular instance, the one I brought up would be, she wants the man to help out more around the house, right? With the labor of the home, right? Whatever that looks like in the home, cooking, cleaning, child rearing duties, whatever, right? She's like, hey, I need you to show up more. And she's not disrespectful. Typically, they're not. They're just talking to you. They want to have a conversation. Do most men take that information well and then apply it and change? Or do most men reject that information wholesale on the surface?
I would lean more towards 50-50. If anything, I would say most of them do take it and at least try working with it.
Then
I would definitely tend, I would go more on that side.
So
that they are at least more receptive to it now than men from 30 years ago would be.
But that's not what I asked, though. So, but you think right now that most men are receptive to when a woman brings his lack of effort in a relationship to his attention. You think most men are like, okay, I'm going to listen and I'm going to really try to do better. You think most men heed those words and actually change their actions?
I do believe that when it is brought up in a proper way, then yes, they
a proper way.
Receptive. It really comes down to the tone that's being used.
Okay, so two things. A, I don't believe that that's true. I don't think that's true at all. I think women could text us, send us a 4-page letter in the mail, talk to us with a whisper. It doesn't matter the delivery. The man's going to reject it no matter what, first and foremost. Secondly, why would a woman need to bring it up to a man in the first place? Wouldn't that mean that he is actually the problem right off the bat? You never see, it was kind of a trick question because you're not refuting that women are going to be the ones to bring these issues up, right? But you're not understanding that if the woman has to bring up the issue, it means the man is fucking up. So how is it both ways? She's not fucking up. She's bringing up the issue to him. He's fucking up. She brings it to his attention. Why, if it's 50-50, why is the woman always responsible for bringing the issue to light? I don't understand that. And then per what you're saying, she has to do it in such a nice way that he is receptive to it. Really? To the same group of people that talk about, I don't care about the delivery, I just care about the facts, and we more logical than emotional. If men are so logical and not emotional, then wouldn't you be able just to hear what she's saying regardless of how she was saying it? Because if it's logical, it's logical. Don't matter. If I yell at you the truth, if I yell, what is the difference if I yell the truth at you or if I whisper the truth at you? What's the difference? It's still the truth, right?
I definitely agree with that.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I never was on the stance of men are more logical, right? I'm not on that. You know, that was definitely a you kind of insinuating, and I'm here to kind of just refute on that whole thing. I definitely don't refute, however, that the women bring up more things. I think women just have way more standards under the sun than men typically do. But you know,
you really believe that
men are just more narrow-minded, right? Like
so you think
definitely are the reactive sex.
Okay,
both.
So you think that who you think women are the more reactive?
No. I said I think
you think men are more reactive. Okay.
Like in other words, something dramatic. Sorry. I think they definitely react better when something happens all of the sudden and you really have to pull all your resources to get that one task done.
I'm not even gonna address that. I disagree with that wholeheartedly, but okay. Because I don't want to venture off into that because I don't think that's the point. So you think that you're basically saying women have higher standards than men, right?
Yeah, I definitely do believe that.
Okay. Who is more likely to take a person back if they cheated? A man or a woman? If their partner cheated?
I would definitely say a man, and that's because they are not the gatekeepers of sex.
Hold on, wait.
Definitely more desperate for it.
Wait. You think men are quicker to take a woman back if a woman cheats on him than vice versa? That's what you're saying?
Oh, of course. It is really sad out there that we just have so many soft men that are able to do that. But yes, that's currently where we are in society.
Okay. But you know that's statistically not true, right? Like studies wise, but whatever. I don't even want to get into that. It's just we know objectively. we observably, I should say, we know that that's not true. We know women take men back way more than men take women back after they cheat.
Of course, because they're dumb.
Okay.
And we kick them to the curbs, right?
Okay. Fine. Hey, Leo, you're right. Fuck it. I ain't gonna disagree, right? I don't agree with you, but I'm saying, like, if that's the case, all I wanted to know is who does it more. That's all I wanted to know. Because what I just heard was men are more that men are we have lower standards than women, but when it comes to the most abusive things, women are the ones who tolerate it the most. So how are women's standards higher than men's standards? If you couldn't take, no man up here could take a woman doing anything that men do to women. Like I said this earlier about myself. My wife has never, ever, ever abandoned me. Right? I've been with her for 17 years. There's not one day in my relationship when I can say that my wife has ever abandoned me or neglected me or has ever like done anything without taking my feelings into consideration. Or I've never had to tell my wife, like, don't post that on social media because it's going, people going to look at you a different way. I've never had to talk about my wife liking a man's post. I've never had, like, I could go down a list of shit that women do with their men daily, that if a woman did that shit, you would know what to do. Your brain would explode if you had to deal with that shit. But yet I'm hearing a man say men have lower standards than women. Get the fuck out of here.
Have lower standards than women. That's why women can get easily laid from any guy. A woman can go to any bar, right? Mm-hmm. Even if you're fat, ugly, right? This is the reason why a lot of women have self-confidence, and you will still get laid.
You mean that doesn't make your standards? Wait.
That's how it works.
But that doesn't make your standards low. That you're just talking about for smacks. I'm talking about in a relationship. Yeah, men will sleep with anybody. I know that. That's what True Equity was talking about. Men will sleep with anybody. They're desperate. We know that. To sleep with anybody, definitely, 100%. But in a relationship, who has a lower standards? In a partner who has a lower standards? Women, by far. If women didn't lower their standards, none of us would have access to women. Some of us don't have access to women. I'm not gonna say who.
Look at the woman. Like, if a man doesn't make at least 6 figures, it's not 6 feet.
It's not true.
Doesn't even look at a man. You know why there's so much cheating?
That's not true.
Because women chase the same man.
It's not true. None of that is true.
Women chase the same man.
I definitely think men have lower standards, though.
Of course.
When it comes to picking a woman in a relationship. I think men are more likely to pick a woman that has like no job, no car, nothing going for herself than like a woman is. So definitely, I do believe women have more like better standards when it comes to picking a man in a relationship. Absolutely.
I think you guys confuse a woman being broke with her intrinsic value, which no matter what, you can't take that away. Like, men don't have much intrinsic value. And I think that's where you guys get confused, because only thing that in our minds, I'm talking about what men say is attractive. Like the things that Leo was describing, that's what he finds attractive in men. He's projecting that onto women, though. Talking about 6 feet, 6 figures. That's what Leo likes in men. Those are the type of men you gravitate to, Leo. That's not what women like. I'm not saying what woman doesn't want a man that is tall, attractive, and makes a lot of money. Okay, fine. That doesn't mean that women are out here like, nope, I won't date a man unless he makes 6 figures. If that's the case, nobody would be dating.
I can show you the stats on the dating apps.
You can't.
Right?
Dating apps don't count.
5% of all men. Dating apps only benefit the men.
Dating apps don't count. Dating apps are algorithms. When would you guys realize this? Dating apps are algorithms. So if I can crack the algorithm, I'm gonna be better on that dating app than Leo is. That's all it is. The dating apps, it ain't even about look, Leo, you could be just as good as me on a dating. I'm saying, like, you can have more going for yourself. You could be more attractive than me in real life. I don't fucking know. I don't care. But on the dating app, if I'm better at cracking the algorithm, I will get more access than you. So when you say, oh, women just want they just want the men that the algorithm is putting in front of them. That's what the algorithm does. It is an algorithm on a dating app the same way there's an algorithm on fucking TikTok. It's the same shit.
Yes, but Dating apps do have filters, however, though, and statistically speaking, they're like the stats do say that women do like to set their standards for 6 feet, and in terms of the U.S., only 14% of men are 6 feet or taller. When
Are you 6 feet?
When the data doesn't show. Yeah, I'm 6 foot, but when you end up getting to 6'3", if I'm not mistaken, that's only like 4% of the U.S. male population.
Hey, I got a homie that's 6'7", and he been jealous of me since I met him. I'm 6 foot. He ain't never. There's never been a time when my 6'7" homie was like, "Yeah, dog." Like he would tell you straight up. He's like, "Nah, dog, you're better than me at getting." Like always, like since the day we met, right? He's always been like, "Oh man, you got away with the ladies," and then who give a fuck if you a tall, goofy nigga?
Like what? My brother is 6'7". I mean, no, excuse me. I don't even know why I said that. My brother's not 6'7". My brother is literally 7 feet tall, and he's never had success with women
ever.
His entire life.
Shit happens all the time.
My dad's 6'7". He's been with the same woman his whole entire life. Essentially, he was married once before, and then been with my mom for the rest of his life. He's been married twice. Like my other brother, 6'5". He runs through girls like people run through toilet tissue. So like none of that is true.
Yeah, you guys.
I don't think height really matters.
You said what?
Of course, it matters.
I don't think height really matters.
I don't think it matters as much as men.
A woman would not date a man who's shorter than 5'4".
That's short. Hold on, time out, y'all. Hold on, time out, y'all. Time out. Hold on.
That's the chat.
Hold on. No. I don't need to. Hold on. Let me say something real quick. Just because a woman, like, I think you guys don't take health into account. 5'4", that is abnormal. That is not in the range of healthy, right? So essentially, right? And I'm saying this as I'm saying, like, we know mating habits and all of that type of stuff and all the nature and all of that shit. Why the fuck? You see a man that's 5'4", you think this motherfucker malnutrition, you think something went on, you think there's something going on in their gene. And I'm saying you don't even have to think that consciously.
No, but that is wrong.
It's not wrong. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, a man that is 5'4", almost guaranteed something happened. Almost guaranteed. Like, I'm just being honest. For a man that's 5'4", I bet you something happened somewhere. Like something happened somewhere. That's all I'm saying.
If you below that, I don't know what to tell you.
It's men acting like that, and I'm not even saying that this is true. I'm telling you that these are markers of health, right? These are markers of health. That's what I'm saying. If a person is abnormally short, not tall, like if you meet a 7-foot woman, you're not going, "Oh man, I bet you she had a terrible upbringing." Like,
I gotta tell you this. I just asked No Rads if they would still be with me if I was 5'4". And you know what she asked me?
what?
She said, "Is it still big?"
There you go. Yeah, because girth matters. That's all I'm saying. So look,
Right now, I can barely breathe.
look, man. I don't think I think that men always telling women what. Hold on, man. You got a lot of background noise right there. I find it so interesting how often men tell women what they like, and when you talk to women, they don't talk like that about men. Only men talk like that. I only hear men talking about, "I want a tall man. She only want a tall man." That's why I keep telling y'all that is what you like in men. If you want it, dude, y'all could say it. Y'all can act like I'm whatever, I'm lying about that or whatever. But what other conclusion can I come to? What other conclusion can I come to? If every time I talk to a man, he says, when I ask him, "What do you think women want?" He goes, "Oh, she wants a tall dude. She wants a dude with a lot of money, and she wants a dude with a 6-pack." And then I go, "Okay." Then I go talk to women, and I'm like, What are you looking for in a man? They go, "I want a nice man. I want a considerate man. I want a generous man. You know, I want a man that's attentive. I want a man that's consistent. I want a man that's going to show interest in me." you know, I want a man that has integrity. Like, I'm talking to women, they're saying shit like this, right? And then I'm like, well, then I ask him, like, what about money? And they go, I mean, I want him to be able to provide for himself, pay his own bills. I would hope he, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm 43. So if I was talking to a woman around my age, she would have different expectations than a woman that was, or a girl that was 23, right? So different expectations, but damn, okay. Let's say a 35-year-old woman, okay, she's dating 30 plus year old men. She's like, I hope he has his own place. I hope he has his own car. And I hope he has a job, or he's been at a job for longer than fucking a year. Like that type of shit. Like,
can we really, hold on, Leo. Leo, hold on, bro. Can we really address what's actually going on here? Can we really address what's actually going on here?
Beta male, right? I remember you.
Yes, you were in fact a beta male.
The little beta male.
little. Oh man.
Yeah, that's great. That's fine. I'll take it. I'm not even.
You wasted all your money on a sociology degree for a master's degree, right? Yeah. You just literally drained $50,000 out of your bank.
I didn't drain anything. I didn't pay a single dime for college, not one penny. Not one single red cent.
Somebody paid for it, Jones. If you don't pay for it,
I played college basketball, and then my job paid for my master's.
So somebody paid.
I didn't. So what? Wasn't my money. Don't care.
Go ahead, Jones, and then I want I don't know what's your name, man. I don't know your name. You don't got no name up there.
Call me like Jay.
Jay, okay, cool.
Can we actually address what's actually going on?
Go ahead.
Men are talking about what they're attracted to.
That's it. That's all it is. Period. Men are attracted to what they're attracted to. That's it.
You're talking about what you're attracted to.
That's it.
You're talking about what you're attracted to.
You like 6 foot. You want 6 figures. You like a nigga with a 6-pack. That's y'all. That's y'all. That's what y'all like. And that's fine.
I can tell you what men like. And it's pretty simple, right? You want a woman that is between 20 and 30, right?
Ugh.
Not
Ugh. My 20s and 30s, I didn't want somebody with 20 or 30.
Yeah, because you're a beta male, bro. This
20 and 30. Hold on. What age is a man?
A woman over 35 has lost 50% of its value, right?
It?
But you have a woman compared to a woman that is 25. This is the reason why
how
so much demand for women that are between 25 and 30. Public offender. No guy wants a woman over 40. So,
who is no guy? What are you talking about? I don't want to have no more babies. I don't give a fuck. I wouldn't date a woman under 35 personally, but I'm definitely not interested in a woman under 30. That sounds crazy. Not even close. Like, y'all are tripping. Maybe, nah. Under 30 is young. From 30 is young. To me personally, 30 is young. I love my 30-year-old people. Hey, shout out to all my 30-year-old people. I love y'all. My 20-year-old, I love y'all to death, man. I'm a ride for y'all all day. But romantically, absolutely the fuck not. Absolutely the fuck not. No chance. Zero. Couldn't do it.
Reasoning again, subjective reasoning, but most.
So what you're telling us is you're attracted to men and children, bro. That's what it sounds like you're saying.
No, look at Mr.
Bro, I'm gonna drop down so I don't get banana.
Look at your IQ.
All right, Jones.
Look at your IQ drop.
All right, so I want Jay to go, and then I want True Equity to go. We got to move this around a little bit. I got to make sure everybody get a chance to get their word in.
When you say cause more divorces, are you saying initiating divorces?
No, that wouldn't be the cause of the divorce. Even if you initiate the divorce, doesn't mean you're the cause of it. You're just the one who initiated the divorce.
So what do you mean by cause then?
The reason why the divorce happens, the one that's most responsible for the problems.
Wait, what study says that though?
All of them.
I don't believe that. I think most of the studies, if not all of them, is just showing correlation.
No.
All of them.
Every study, every study will show you that men are the reason why people break up and get divorced. Every single one. Once you break it, especially once you itemize it, right? Once you itemize the issues, every single one, it will be men by far. It's not even close. Domestic violence, cheating, financial abuse, child neglect, like spousal neglect. Like once you, Leo, please don't talk while I'm talking. Every single one, men by far are the problem. And when I like to make sure that people understand that we're not talking hyperbole here. Therese said no to Leo. We did it, Joe. Hey, I want to make sure you guys understand, and I'm not being hyperbolic here. I'm being very literal when I say this. By far, men are going to be responsible for the demise of the relationship.
Absolutely. Hey, how much is it to bring Leo back?
$100.
Is $100 to bring Leo back?
Yep.
Okay, I'm not about to pay it. I just want to see how deep his pockets are.
Oh, Leo got it. Leo be spending.
Hey, Leo, pay that money, bro. Come back.
Drop that $100.
Since you were talking about people being little, when we all know you a short kid, and I'm not. Like, run it back.
I definitely wanted Leo up here. I ain't gonna even lie. Go ahead, Jay.
That would be interesting. But I think what you just named before, I think there's just correlations.
No, it's not just correlation.
I don't disagree with you that men are leading in those things, in those categories. But I wouldn't say the causal is that of their like biological nature.
Oh, I didn't say it's biological either. Where'd that come from?
I didn't say it's biological. Well, then what do you mean by men then? Like men in what sense?
Men isn't a biological.
Hold on. Really quickly. Mm-hmm. Man is not a biological term. There's no such thing as a biological man. That's not a thing.
Yeah,
that doesn't exist.
I'm lost.
So what do you mean then?
Men, the social construct, the class.
The social construct.
Yeah, men, the class, like how we're conditioned. Like people who identify as men, they get conditioned, or people who are definitely people who are identified as men at birth, boys and men. Oh my God, we get the works. We get hella shit put on us, right? We get brain fucked.
Out of like socialization then?
Oh yeah, no doubt about it.
All right, I don't disagree with that.
Yeah,
but I mean, if you have like a study though, I would like to see it.
Yeah, there are studies that show that men are responsible for the vast majority of abuse, physical and emotional. There are studies that show that men cheat more than women. There's like what do you want? There are studies that show that men don't show up, that men get a month, a year. They get a month of downtime more than the woman does a year of leisure time. A month. There's only 12 months. He gets a month more total. That's how many more hours a week he gets. It ends up, when you play it out, it plays out to be a month more a year. When you look at shit like that, there is no one study that's going to say men or whatever. That's not how I look at this. But collectively, when you look at the studies, men are always the cause. Like at their core, men are the cause. Like almost every time. I'm like, go ahead.
Not all men, bro.
Not all men, though. You're right. It's two or three motherfuckers out here that's doing that on APs.
I need to stop doing that because at some point it's not going to be funny.
What'd you say, Jay?
You're in America, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. So that's why I was kind of confused because I just moved here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm not too sure about the studies, like when it comes to that of like the divorces with men, but
I mean, this is, I think the numbers get worse around the globe.
You think it gets worse outside of like the States? And not,
oh,
like,
fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. And I don't know about the more regressive and oppressive a society is, the more the men are going to be to blame, right? So, and I think Europe is about the same, right? Just generally speaking, I think pretty much everywhere in Europe is about the same. Maybe Scandinavian countries, it might differ because it's more egalitarian in those countries. But on the continent of Africa, definitely men. I mean, and it's worse, way worse. East Asia, way worse, way worse, way worse. Not even close. Not even fucking close. Japan, not close. Not even close. It's wild. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think it gets worse for men around the world, not better. Canada, about the same as America. Anywhere in the Western Hemisphere is going to be about the same, if not significantly worse.
Yeah, I was about to say South America is way worse, bro.
Oh, for sure. Oh, yeah, no doubt about it. Yeah, way worse. Brazil, Argentina, fucking Guatemala. Like, yeah, hell yeah.
Colombia is also like pretty bad too.
Colombia is terrible. Yeah, places where they get putting hands and feet on women. Women don't have any rights. You got to get in the box. Oh, there you go. Leo paid that fare. He said he got time today.
He actually paid $100.
Yeah, Leo said he got time today, y'all. Let me read these super chats. Lula said, men will talk all day long about how they think women should dress, act, walk, study, and pray, yet cry about a woman asking for basic ish. Get the fuck out of here. Right? Juniper said, idiots think only tall, rich men are married. Oh, I know hella short kings married. Short round motherfuckers at that. Bonji Baby said, dated 2 6'7s, 2 6'7ers. Both were wildly insecure, yet express it in different ways. Quote unquote, running through girls is a sign of insecurity, and I can't wait for men to finally realize this. Yeah, I realize that about myself for sure. Miss Chrissy Baby said, I have to be honest. I have tried being with the short man. Here y'all go. Listen up, boys. Leo, you ready? She said, I have to be honest. I have tried being with the short man because men are so obsessed with this. They are so insecure. Probably the most abusive were shorter or not as attractive in my experience. I also can see that. Yep, because we know about short man complex. So no doubt about it. Thank you, Pammy. Appreciate it. Yeah, man. Okay, Leo's back, y'all. He said he wanted to say a word. Go ahead, brother Leo.
Oh, I'm not done with these women. Public.
You got Leo said he got time.
Right? They need 200 to drop me, right? Let's see who can pull the back.
They paid 200. It double every time. That's what I make it harder every time because if you paid 100, I figure, hey, give him a shot. He came up here. You can pay the 2 to drop me if you want to. Whatever y'all want to do, man. But go ahead, brother. We listening.
How tall is Leo?
That's a good question.
I'm a shorty. I'm not that tall.
We knew.
You know what's crazy? I can hear it in your voice. I would have been shocked if you was no, it's some real shit. I can hear, no, I'm not even joking. If you
That's what I'm telling you, Paul. For most people are lying about their height. I'm 5'8".
Híjole. Híjole. Therese said, get the fuck out of here, little nigga.
Somebody dropped the 200.
They dropped the deuce on that boy. That's wicked work, Leo. They hate you, bro. Damn. God damn, not the 2.
I'm mad, but I'm not mad at the same time.
I ain't mad at it. I can't do nothing but laugh at it. That's crazy. They dropped the deuce on that boy. They said, get your... Hey, Therese told you, keep God in your life. Fuck, nigga. Therese told you, keep God... Therese said, and keep God in your life. Fuck, nigga. Oh, man, that's a dub, man. Hold on, I gotta... That's a dub for Therese. That's a dub for the chat.
I want to see if homie really about that life, though. Like, pay the 400.
We gonna see. We gonna see what happened, man. Hey, we gotta see.
My God.
I'm with it because that's a we gotta give it. But W's in the chat for Therese, man. That's crazy.
That's not that big. That's not.
Good afternoon.
What's up, Therese?
Everyone.
I at the same time.
I haven't done this in a minute. It's been a minute since I've done this. But I had 1 week where I was like, my entire Sephora budget went to doing this. Like, there was 1 week like 3 months ago where I'm like, okay, my nonsense spending budget all went to this. Like, all went to this.
Oh my God, man, this shit's so funny because he knew.
I'm just tired.
Nah, Therese.
I wanted to listen to you, and I don't want to listen to him right now.
I need it. I look. Here's the thing. He knew.
She said, "I'm a protector and a provider."
That's what she
Yes,
said. Hey,
I am a protector and a provider, ladies.
but the thing is, Therese knew that. I'm not sorry. He knew that he was gonna be up here for the rest of the. He knew it in his mind when he did. He was like, "Oh, I got it now."
Mhm.
He knew
Do
it.
you though? Do you though?
But do you? That was it. But really? Oh man. Oh man. Hold on.
I will encourage everybody
Hold on, Therese. Hold on, Therese. Come on, y'all. We can't. Come on, Leo. Leo said drop Therese. Come on, y'all. This shit. This shit. Hold on, who dropped the 250? Who dropped the 250, man? I missed it. Oh my God. Oh man, somebody dropped 250. Hold on, man. I gotta read this shit. Oh man, come on, Leo. That's wiki, fam. Oh, my stomach hurting. This shit too funny. Damn, Therese. I was right there. I was just getting comfortable with the combo. That boy said, nah, we good. We good. Hold on. Let me read. Somebody said something. I don't want to miss these ones. These is funny right here. Y'all got me cackling. Make sure y'all share the live, man. It's going up today. It's a war going on outside. No man is safe from. You can run, but you can't hide forever from these streets that we done took. You walking with your head down, scared to look. You shook.
Ain't no such thing as halfway.
You know it. If you know it, sing it. That shit. Oh man, what's going on with the iPad? Not an iPad tripping. They don't want me to read these messages. I got to get to these messages, man. You go ahead, John.
Save us, friend. Save us.
Oh man, hold on. I gotta read these. Something happening on the apps. Hold on. Something going on. All right.
Somebody said Leo spending all his Christmas money.
Yeah, that was it. Yep, that was it. Okay. That was it. All right. Yeah, they paid it. That's what it was. Somebody said Team Leo.
How much do you get paid to be an elf?
A lot, man. He working it out. I love that for Leo. Hey, you know what? You know what Leo just proved? That there's people out here that be on that, like, if I can't have it, you can't either. And I love, because I ain't gonna lie, I got a lot of petty in me too. So I ain't gonna lie, I'm a petty motherfucker. I am.
My pants legs are short, but my pockets are deep.
That's what, and he did it. So I can't even hold him. He paid it. It is what it is. I wanted to hear my girl get her rocks off though, low key. I'm mad. She was right in the middle. She's about to start cooking. That man said, Biku said to bring Therese back, F my video game budget. Hey, they got 10 to bring Therese back, y'all. They got 10 to bring Therese back. Biku started the fun. She said, hey, I want to hear Therese. That's crazy.
Therese said, but he don't got the money to bring himself back this time, though.
Sometimes you can't respond. That's, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you be in there, you can't respond, man.
Listen, if I was going to pay the 50 to kick somebody,
I'm going to pay the 4 to come. That's me.
I'd be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, big money take little money.
Yeah, I wouldn't have dropped them. I'd have paid the 4 to come up to talk shit. We'd have both been up here talking shit.
Big bang take little bang.
That's what I would have did. But hey,
it's $100 to bring Therese back. Y'all can bring Therese back.
90.
Oh, it's only
90,
90.
yeah.
Put 10 on it.
Yep. Biku put.
Somebody said Leo fund, y'all. Ain't gonna happen.
Try it with the Leo fund. We got another dub. We got 30 for Therese. We got 30 for Therese. We need 70 more. That's crazy.
If anybody's ever seen me on Franklin's Live, you know that I do not give a shit. I will spend the money to make you.
Oh yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I'll spend the money to make you break.
Hey, I think one day on Franklin Live, I might have sent that because it was $5 a Cash App to just talk shit. I was on the panel. I wasn't even talking. I was just sending that nigga Cash Apps to read my fucking product. I was like, read these messages, nigga. I don't care what nobody got to say. You about to just read these. I love it. That's my favorite shit.
I will spend the money to break you.
Hell yeah. I don't even know what's in I don't even know how much money in the Cash App. It's there though. Oh, we got 40. We got 40 to bring Therese back. And Tinley said, thank you for these lies, Pub. Once you see how abusive men are, it's very hard to unsee. Priceless when you're honest with yourself. Yeah, nah, that's a fact. We got 50 for Therese to come back, y'all. 55. Oh, it's gonna happen. Bright Brick, 75. Look like we got 80. 85 for Therese, 90 for Therese. Yeah, it's gonna happen. Hey, it's gonna happen. Hey, it's gonna happen one way or the other. Shout out to the super chatters on YouTube. They love it. The YouTubers love Therese. Lisa dropped it. We got her. Therese, there she goes. She back. And there we go.
At this point, I'm just making you money. Those kids are expensive.
It is what it is.
So let's go post some money. I don't care.
It is what it is, man.
This is not about me. This is about me being petty and about you making money.
I love it. I love petty shit. I love petty shit, Therese. I live for that shit. I don't know why people act like we can't be petty. Fuck out of here. I love being petty. That's one of my favorite things in the world to do.
It's the best. I mean, I'm not even sure if like I would say I'm not sure if Leo is real, but I've been on this app too long to not like no, those men exist. Oh, those boys. I don't know how old Leo is. Is he even 25?
Yeah, man.
I don't even remember how old he is. But anyway, so I from now and then, y'all, I blow my fun budget on this kind of stuff because it's just, I like it. It's fun. And Pub's a really good platform. He's a great creator. And anything that makes him a little extra money and gives me a dopamine hit and pisses off a misogynist, I'm here for it. I'm here for any of that stuff. Hey, VTG.
I have no words. If I had some, I don't know what I would use them for because that was absolutely insane to watch in real time. I feel like this is a moment where we need like a TikTok news reporter that is like on the sidelines or like a sports reporter that's literally on the sidelines giving us coverage as it's happening. Because
I was ready to like just be like, okay, I guess I'm done, whatever. And I was about to take my headphones off, go switch out my laundry, and then it got to like 90, and I was like, oh shit, I'm coming back up.
Oh my God. Chi said, I do not need to get my nails done this week. I'm focusing on one thing.
You guys.
And God bless you. Like, that's so, wow.
That's so nice. That's really, really nice. So now I feel pressure. I feel like pressure. I have to like say something like really profound.
No, you gotta say something really profound. Like, use all those words in the back. You know what I mean?
Well, okay, let's see. I saw something interesting on this app from Kay Petty. And she showed this video of these two guys admitting they don't love their wives, right? And they're on here thinking that they're helping out the men, They're like, oh, here's the trick, men. You just give up on this love thing. Everything will be fine. She'll stop bothering you, whatever. What they don't realize is that the love thing, that's for us. That's to trick us into marrying them. So by being clear that most men don't love their wives or even like their wives, I would argue, or their girlfriends, they're not signaling something valuable to men. They're actually taking another tool out of the patriarchy toolbox that they use to manipulate us. So they're actually making it worse for themselves. They think they're doing something amazing. These podcast bros, they get in front of a mic and they think that they're changing the world. And most of them are just either just so stupid or just so mean. And I just think it's hilarious when they do crap like that. So that's what I saw today, and I loved.
It's funny and not funny at the same time.
Exactly, it's funny and awful.
I was about to say, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's funny and not funny at the same time because you know what I'm saying. Like when I say choose the bear, I'm not joking. And I'm not excluding myself from that conversation either. Right? And so, like, I've been very clear, like, even with my own sons. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have 3 sons. I tell them all the time, if I see you guys behaving in the manner that these men behave online, this is no longer, you know what I'm saying, a family affair. Like, I'm gonna have to exclude you from said conversations. Like, we can't be cool any longer. Like, you're not going to make things harder for, you know what I'm saying, other men, but more importantly, sisters, your mom, you know what I'm saying? Your future daughters, if you have them. Like, I'm not interested in you continuing to perpetuate or propagate these things that are harmful to women, because when the worst things get for women, the worst things get for men.
Mm-hmm. Especially black men.
Exactly that.
Yeah,
Exactly that.
They just don't realize that they're hurting themselves. You know, there's that, I don't know who said this, but it's like, you know, you heard it might be a Bible quote, you know, horribly, but like if you hurt, you know, the least among you, you're just hurting yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like men who are like, oh, I'm a protector, but I only protect my women. If you don't protect all women, you don't protect any women. Because the way you feel about women isn't just hurting the women you don't like. See, Leo, it's not just hurting sluts like me. The way you feel about women is also hurting the women you like as well. It's creating a world that is less safe for your mother, your sister, your hypothetical, possibly real, but probably not girlfriend.
Yeah, but the women
making it worse for them.
that are out here labeling as 304s haven't done half of the fuck shit that they've done.
Mm-hmm.
No, they haven't. I wish my life was as exciting and sexually varied as men like Leo think it is. I wish it was, but I got a full-time job. I work 60 hours a week. I don't have that kind of time to have the amount of sex they think I'm having.
You better find the time, damn it.
I need to get on that. I need to manage my time better.
60 hours a week. Good Lord.
Well, just for a couple of months a week. This time of year, it's like I just finished working.
Yeah.
It's Sunday. I just finished working like 2 hours ago, and I worked yesterday. I work in finance, so it's like year-end
taxes,
stuff.
yeah.
You got to count the money.
Yep.
Help the corp count the money. That's what we're doing.
That's wicked work. BBG, did BBG talk?
I got you to find the time.
Yep.
On the time.
BBG, did you
That's how
talk?
I have extra money to get Leo kicked off and do other fun stuff. So, you know.
I don't mind it.
Big bad corp. But I'm curious. I dare him to pay what does he have to pay to get back up?
$400. Yeah.
400?
They got to pay the $400. Yeah.
Bro bounced. Bro's not still here.
I wanted him to. Nah,
Yeah.
he ain't here. No, he ain't here.
He's upset.
No.
He's upset at Rose.
No, he ain't upset. No, he here.
Poor Leo. If he gets back up, I won't pick him off again.
You can't. Yeah, you gotta leave him up there. At that point, you just gotta let him go. At that point, just let him rock out, man. I thought he was gonna be up here for a while.
You made some money. So either way, it's a win.
I'll take it.
Your platform, so win for you.
I know there's some people in here that want to support him. Don't leave your brother Leo in the woods like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's a little guy. You know what I'm saying? He might not be able to. And you know what's funny? Bro is like dramatically smaller than me and had the audacity to fucking call me little. It's crazy.
It's always that little man.
It's crazy. Like, bro, you a little bro.
Little Sigma.
Yeah, like literally, I'll lift you up. Never mind.
Yeah, let him go, man. Let Leo live his life.
Help your friend out. All you red pillars, show some solidarity and help your friend. He's short and doesn't have a lot of money, so help him out. You know, help a brother out.
I'll lay you down softly and whisper sweet nothings in your ear. You're not the same.
Talk to him nice. Hey, on some real shit. Hey, if they in the comments, y'all, invite them up, please. Y'all know what I'm talking about. They quiet right now. I know they quiet. Go ahead, BBG.
No, yeah, Leo definitely sounds whatever height he is, for sure. He sounds like whatever you imagine in your head, Leo looks like, for sure. It looks exactly like that, almost to a T, like down to the socks. You probably could get.
EPG said she would run her fingers through his hair.
I would never. That's disgusting.
The thing, though, is that if he were a decent person, oh my God, I would carry him in my pocket. If he was a love, I wouldn't care how low he was. If he was an amazing person, I would not care. And that's what they think, that we're all about the height and the six-pack abs. No, you're a trash person, Leo. That's why no one loves you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I used to say that about Bruno Mars.
I like Bruno Mars sometimes.
That I would carry him in my pocket. I used to say that all the time.
Yeah, I like Bruno sometimes. I like Bruno when I liked him a little. He was cool when he was on them smugs. When he was smugged out a little bit. No, he was. He had like a cool little period. I like he kind of, he kind of got a little flavor to him. But he was on them, that boy was up there on them things. That boy on that booger sugar in them clubs. I knew it was something. I didn't like when he was all wholesome, singing fucking somewhere around the rainbow and shit, over the rainbow. I was like, hey, that's cool and all. And he started like, he damn near started saying the N-word. I said, wait, who is this fellow guy named?
They would set him up on the counter is crazy.
Elf on the Shelf type shit. That's crazy. Hey, y'all seen the videos when the women be like, now I'm eating his ass. Hey, that's the funniest shit I've seen on TikTok.
Leo absolutely hates no rads. Absolutely hates them.
Well,
yes. I'm not even sure. That might be a photo finish between who he hates more, them or me. Because he was talking to her like, wow.
He hates no rans as much as Buddy hates shenanigans.
Oh,
That's
Buddy hates shenanigans.
Mm-hmm.
He hates that lady.
And I mean that from the absolute bottom of my sarcasm. He has a picture of that lady sitting on the side of his bed.
Why he hates shenanigans that much? I was so shocked. I was like, why y'all be hating shenanigans like that?
He has pictures of her taped all over his wall that he just like periodically yells at before he goes to bed at night. But the pictures are there.
That's crazy. Let me read this. Whistling Susie said, now Leo's hating from the vestibule of the club.
Hey Leo, I know you're stuck in the chat, poor little fella. I just want to tell you you're a bitch.
Hold on, man. Why y'all gotta rub it in there? Right, that's fair. That's fair. Damn, she came up to call that man a bitch.
That's all she had to say.
That's all she wanted to say. And I love that though. I love that for Leo.
I love that for Leo. It's crazy.
Cause he getting that attention. You know what I'm saying? So, but yes, okay. Oh, damn it. I gotta plug my phone. I did just want to say a few things. I don't know if anybody, I would love for you guys to address the prompt if you want to. That was fun and all. I want to
who wants to go first?
Anybody can go first. I
got a lot to say about this.
I would love to address it.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, John.
Go ahead, Jones. Let me get my charger real quick.
Go ahead.
I'm listening.
Oh, you're okay.
Thanks.
So, we had this conversation, you know what I'm saying, like off app, myself and a couple other, you know what I'm saying, men. I was under the impression that all I had to do as a man was go to work and make money. Sorry about that. That was my dog. That was the only thing that was, you know what I'm saying, like required of me. Is like go to work, make money, make sure the bills are paid. I don't have to, you know what I'm saying, operate in any other manner outside of that. Like that's all I got to do. And then when I realized like that was not beneficial or you know, conducive to having a healthy relationship, it was too late. It was too late. Like I had already, you know what I'm saying, like done all the things. I'd already said all the shit. I had already been all of the fucks. And so it was too late. Now, do I regret, you know what I'm saying, my behavior? Absolutely. Was the relationship healthy outside of that? Probably not. But at the end of the day, there's a good chance that had I been a better human being, had I been a better, you know what I'm saying, like partner, it wouldn't have gotten to those points. Like we wouldn't have arrived at the same conclusion. So, I mean, yes, we are the cause of divorces. And no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, there's not a relationship that I can look at, you know, in the entirety of my 43 some odd years. There's not a relationship that I can look at and I can be like, oh yeah, nah, she was fucked up.
Like completely.
Without it being retaliatory in nature.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a single one.
Or not be even like, oh, he was fucked up too. Like literally, like every single time, like I've seen a woman, you know what I'm saying, like contribute significantly to the issues in a relationship. So there's a man right there doing almost the same fucking thing. You know what I mean? But I've seen many a times when the women ain't doing shit. Like I'll go talk to the man. I'm like, have you ever had to like ask your wife to do that? And they be like, never. And I'm like, okay. Has your wife ever lied? No, she's never lied. Has your wife ever abused? Never. Okay, then what the fuck? Like, she ain't did shit to you. And that's what I'm saying. I think people get that confused with being perfect, which I'm not saying that. Like, dude, my wife has said something to me in a way that I didn't like, or she has like accused me of something that was, you know what I mean? Like, whatever, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, that's not divorce worthy shit. That's just annoying, right? My wife has annoyed me many a times. Has my wife actually been a problem though? Absolutely the fuck not. Never. Not one. There's literally no problem that I can say is not connected to like my behavior or her reacting to my behavior or something like that. If she is, ever has been a problem in my mind. And that's me now, you know what I'm saying? Realizing that, or don't get me wrong, because there was a time when I would push back against that shit all the time. But then, like, the older I got, I was just like, why the fuck am I even fighting this shit? Like, she's mad because you may be better now, but you weren't before. And she's annoyed. She's raw still from those emotions are still there. They're not like they go away. So now you can't be like, oh, because I've heard men say that. What about when the man changes? And like, then what? And she's still acting the same. Then what? And I'm like, then you give her time to adjust. Because, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't like the shit gonna happen overnight for both of y'all, right? Like, you can become better and then she could still be like upset because you wronged her in the past, and she could be short with you and be reactionary or whatever. And you now it's your turn to extend her some grace. But that's not much, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shouldn't be that hard to do. That's what I'm saying. But we know that the ego is fragile when we're talking about men, so they just can't take a woman not being like, no, I apologize and I was wrong and I hear everything you're saying. And like if a woman's not talking like fucking Paris Hilton, the men are like, oh man, I just can't take it. I can't believe she would push back against. I can't believe she got mad at me for that. Like, nah, bro. She mad because she been raw this whole time. Like, get the fuck out of here. Go ahead, Therese.
In investing, there's something called the sunken cost fallacy. And market psychologists talk about this, and it means like if you've invested in something and it's losing money and you're pretty sure it's not going to get any better, but you stay in because, oh God, you've invested so much. You've spent so much money, you spent so much time. Women do that too.
Yep. It's called being pot committed in poker.
Yeah. So it's like
exactly that. I talk about it all the time when I talk about Trump supporters.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they put so much of what they believe to be true into an ideology that they have no idea.
They can't let it go now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they exactly that.
Yep, that was great, Therese.
I have never met a divorced woman who regrets a divorce. The only thing she regrets is that she didn't do it sooner.
Mm-hmm.
Because we are conditioned to give men so many chances and to try so hard. You go to therapy, you talk it out, or maybe if we had a shared hobby that would improve our, like, you try all the things. You read all the books. Like, I literally bought books that their titles were like, when is it okay to get a divorce? Like, how miserable do I have to be?
What's the real breaking point?
Yeah. Ending this. And then at a certain point, I just like, it had been bad for like 3 years. And I was like, you know what? This isn't going to get better. And since we didn't have kids and I had a job, so I was able to leave.
You was like, fuck it.
I don't want you to have. I could leave. And even until the day I left, I was pulling out, like about to pull out in the U-Haul of the parking lot of our apartment building. He begged me to stay. I'm like, did you not think I was leaving?
Wait, what? Hold on, wait. I'm sorry. Hold on.
We're in the parking lot.
What?
I asked him to help me lift something heavy because it was like, so I couldn't lift it in the van myself. So we're lifting it and I think he looked at my boobs or something, my cleavage, and then he begged me to stay. I'm literally about to drive away. I'm like, first of all, you're just looking at my boobs. That's bullshit. And second of all, if you wanted me to stay, why were you making such a fuss of the fact that you were back on the dating apps? Yeah, he made a big deal about how he was back on the dating apps and would obviously be scrolling them to kind of, I don't know, make me jealous or something. But at that point, I was like, if this is what he has to do to process, I don't care. I was emotionally.
You were done, yeah.
Disconnected at that point. So I'm like, let him do what he has to do. But then I realized when that happened the day I left, I was like, oh, that's what all that weirdness was. He was trying to like make me jealous, manipulate me so I wouldn't leave.
Instead of just being like, I don't want you to leave, and then telling you explicitly and then changing his behavior, he would rather try to like gaslight. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and the funny thing is that my sister still talks to him because they're kind of in the same industry. And he's on his third wife now. I was the second. She apparently is exactly like me.
Of course.
Like, we look the same. We kind of talk the same. And she's like, Therese, I met her. It is so eerie how much like you she is. And I'm like, I'm not involved in that anymore. I wish him the best of luck. I hope he learned whatever lesson he needed to learn in order to not get left by another woman, because he's really the kind of person that needs to be married. You know those people that are like, they need help? Yeah. Yeah, he's one of those people that needs to be married.
Hold on, Therese, stop it. All men need to be
married. I was thinking it, but I didn't want to say it.
That's literally the only way we survive.
Exactly, yes, but more than most, I would say. Like,
I don't know. I mean, you might be right, but I don't know if there's a more than most. That's the only way we survive.
I realized the idiocy of the statement as soon as it came out of my mouth. I was like, wait, that's just everyone. That's all of them.
That's mean.
But yeah, that was the experience. It's always like, I wish I would have done this sooner, or I wish I would have been able to do it sooner. At a certain point, you know that you're done. You know it's not going to improve. You see no evidence the situation's ever going to get better. And then at that point, it just becomes admin and logistics.
Yep.
You decided, and then it becomes the how. Like, do I need to get a new job? Do I have enough money to get a new apartment? Do I want to leave town? Do I want to stay in town? Like, just like working out all those details. And that's the easiest part.
Hey, then that shit start getting exciting, because you can start getting excited of the new life to be, and like, all right, yeah, shit gonna be.
I was driving from the San Francisco Bay Area to Chicago. By the time I hit Reno, I was fine. Like, as I was driving about 50 miles out, I started to like feel just like something lifting, and I just felt like a lightness and like a freedom. And by the time I got to Reno, I was fine. I was fine. So that's my divorce story. That's men cause divorce. That's my story.
In a nutshell.
That's it.
Goodness gracious. Let me read this real quick. Lady Muse said, come on, Leo. It's just for 100, which translates to about 10 pairs of those shoe lifts. Oh, man. Damn, the motherfuckers is $40. Jesus Christ. I did invite Six up. You already know, Six. You can't be in the comments thinking you cute, bro. You know what it is. You know what it is, fam.
I had more faith in Leo. All that shit he was talking, I thought that like the 400 would be nothing. Like,
easy work.
Like, okay.
I did.
I was prepared to get kicked again.
The way they talking, but I don't know.
I did.
Yeah. I expected it too.
Go ahead, BBG.
Pointing out one thing that Therese said about talking to women who've been divorced, and how I've never heard a woman who's gotten divorced either that's like, oh no, I shouldn't have did that. I made a terrible mistake. The only thing that I've ever heard is I probably should have never gotten married, or I definitely waited too late to get divorced. And it's funny because, I told you I do the DV luncheons every year where I interview DV survivors. And last year, interestingly enough, I had to interview my mom. And one of the things that she said when I did her interview was that she didn't realize how much of her life had been hindered directly by her relationship with my dad. And she talked about like how in the 2 years that he's been gone, she's been able to purchase a house. This is the longest she's kept a job, because he was sick for 2 years, and then it's been 2 years since he's been gone. And she was like, I've been able to purchase a house. I've been able to, this is the longest I've kept a car. This is the longest I've kept a job, because every single time she would get a job or have a car, he would like, it was always like these hijinks involved. You know, he would take some woman in his car, or the car would get damaged or, impounded because, he had pew-pew in the car illegally and all of this other kind of stuff. And she never kept the house because they would, be getting into it all the time. And then he would go through these bouts of like, I don't want a family no more, put everybody out, so I want a family again, everybody come in. And she felt really sad about it because she came to the revelation, like, if I had let him go a long time ago, then I probably would have accomplished way more in the, 30 years that I wasted, as opposed to like accomplishing all of these things in 2 years that he's been gone. Like, and I mean, a drastic, huge change of life, even to the point of she had really bad heart problems before he passed. Like, and they were telling her that she was heading towards having more serious heart problems. All of that was gone. Like, all of that is gone. She does not have any issues with like her blood pressure anymore. She doesn't have any issues with her heart at all. She's like in perfect health, literally just from him
not being there.
And I think that a lot of men, because of the fact, and shout out to Chi Chi, because he actually said it when he was talking about women being an it. Because men are so hyper focused on women as possessions, they're trying to collect a family and a wife and kids, and they don't see them as actual human beings, and they're making for miserable homes, and they're not even satisfied in those homes. Like, they're not thriving in those homes. The family is not thriving because they're there, and then they cause all this commotion. More than likely, the wife is the one who's going to look for a psychologist. The wife is the one who's going to, figure out what church we need to join so we can get, some spiritual guidance. She's doing all of that work to try to save the marriage, and he doesn't care because it's almost like his possession is depreciating in value with time. So he's just waiting for the opportunity to get out there and to buy something else. But what happens more often than not is men cause these divorces. They get out of these marriages, and then they find out their quality of life is directly tied to these women. And now all the rest of us are subject to listening to them complain about how my life was ruined and I lost all of this because of the divorce. And they not losing it because of child support or because of alimony. They are losing it because she was the quality of life.
They're losing it because of the intrinsic value that she brought to their lives, which they never recognized for some odd reason. And then they only, because men can only see things in this like binary way, and we can only see what's right in front of our fucking faces, and it's hard for us to see. Like, men know. Damn, I don't want to say no. I'm sorry. Let me take that back.
They do know.
No, I don't. No, I disagree. I disagree. The reason why I gotta say we don't know is because if you ask them to articulate it, they wouldn't be able to actually do so. I think it's more of a feeling. I think it's more of this subconscious thing. Yes. I don't think it's a conscious thought, though. I think men don't actually think about women in this way, which to me is the reason why it's so easy for us to objectify women. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's hard. Like, think about what, like, if men actually understood the value that women bring intrinsically, then that to me would fly in the face of, oh, look at all of these men objectifying women. It would make it really, really hard if you were like, oh no, I understand what women actually bring, right? But instead,
hold on, Pub, you're wrong, bro.
Why you say that?
I'm gonna tell you why. They actually do know.
Mm-hmm.
They know that women have all of possess all of the power and all of the things that we need. Mm-hmm. And in order to control that, they have to make them feel like
they lie about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they lie about it. They have to make them feel like they're insignificant and like have no value and are only worth the value that we give them, so that they're being complicit in the things that we ask them to do. No, they know. Or they know.
Yeah. Okay.
That is the lesson that I've learned in my 2 years on this app. If I take nothing else away from the value of this app, if it gets banned, is that they know exactly what they're doing. And that is the biggest, that is what really clicked for me. Like, they know it's diabolical. They are so just like naturally manipulative. I don't know, however they're socialized, they know exactly what they're doing, but most of them just don't care.
I think the reason why, and we've all had these conversations with these men and we've heard them a million times, but so here's what I'm saying. I don't think it's a right or wrong thing, by the way. I definitely think that there are a group of men who do know, and they intentionally go out of their way to lie. But I think that the average man, right? The average man with the average level of education that average man has, when you actually talk to them, they really don't be fucking knowing what's going on. They're just bots. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if I'm the only one. If it, like, when I talk to men are not there. They're not like, they're shells of human beings.
Well, that's true. Like,
they're not really like.
They're not. It's a stunted adulthood. They're just everything about a conversation with the profile of like men we're talking about. Like, their vocabulary is limited.
Everything is off. Like,
the world is limited. Like, they're not aware of what's going on outside.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they just don't be knowing. They and it's not an excuse, y'all. I think I want to also. I'm not saying that that's an excuse. I'm saying, though, I'll even take it a step further. They don't know, and they don't want. They know that they don't want to know. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'll give you all of that.
Ignorance. Yeah, willful ignorance.
They want the willful ignorance. Don't get me wrong. But I'm telling y'all, from my experience personally, when I be talking to these motherfuckers and I listen to them, I'm like, these niggas really don't know. Like, they really, really, really don't be knowing. They really just, they say the thing that they heard. They repeat the thing that they've been programmed to repeat. They feel the way that they've been programmed to feel. And they're okay with that. They're okay with it. It's when they come in these spaces, is when they run up against the Jones and the Therese and the BPG, and they get this shit challenged, and they get punched in the fucking mouth. That's when I see that they haven't really actually thought about any of this. It's like the first time that they've actually like had this thought and put it in the forefront of their brain and tried to unpack it to any level, right? And we know what ends up happening. 99% of them they just go, oh, it's too much. And they shut down, and they do the whatever. They start attacking. They start talking about your nails. They say, Teresa, you're 304. They say, BPG, you ain't even married. They say, Jones, you like, that's what they do. But because they, in that moment, it's too much for them. That's how I'm telling you, if they knew it, they would be better at having these discussions. That's what I'm saying. But when we talk to them, I'm like, these motherfuckers don't know shit.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Here's the difference. This is why we do have to look at socialization and not use it as an excuse, but use it as an answer. Because you can know a thing, and I think this happens with all of us. You can know a thing, but if the opposite is reinforced on a consistent basis, eventually you will start to believe otherwise.
You will forget it. Right. You'll forget the thing you knew before because you just keep hearing the opposite from so many people for so long. You just start going like, I guess that's true.
I guess that's true. And for a lot of men, like, because most of us do start off as sort of blank canvases, but from the moment that we are born, like these ideas are reiterated at just about every turn. I was just watching Lion King 2 with my kids, and the one thing that stood out the most to me was like, because Simba's daughter was a girl, like everything that they did for him, allowing him to adventure, allowing him to use his imagination, allowing him to like test boundaries and do all of the things that are very natural to a little lion cub, they inherently stopped her from doing because it was absolutely terrifying that she was a girl. Like the movie literally starts off with, oh God, it's a girl. When we talk about like being conditioned to believe that these things are true, it's very, very easy to live in a space where you never have conversations like this.
Oh my God. Niggas live in a bubble.
People come on here and say, well, people don't have conversations like this in real life. Yes, they do.
We do.
Absolutely.
We do. Y'all don't, which they don't.
And that's the other part that reinforces it. If you surround yourself, especially men specifically who have these red pill ideas, they listen to podcasts that are red pill. They listen to music that is red pill.
They uncles is red pill. They daddies is red pill. They granddaddies is red pill. The women around them have internalized misogyny. Like everybody around them just insulates them. And then they come in a space like this. I'm telling y'all, BPG will punch them in their mouth and they be like, oh shit. What?
Think about Rick. You said the other day when we were having a conversation with Rick's wife, you said, oh, you feel that way. Let's bring your wife on. And the wife reiterated exactly what it is he was thinking. Like almost to a T, supported every idea that he had. So when you talk about being challenged by these things and saying like, hey, women want equity, women want freedom, and you live with a woman who's telling you, oh, no, honey, it's fine. I don't really need freedom like that. I just want you. then of course you're going to look and go, oh, they're just making that up. Oh, that's just for coins. That's just for
and BPG, what else did we learn? That when you introduce a new idea, especially to the woman in that instance, was she not like, oh no, that's true?
She was.
Oh no, that's true. Everything I said, she was like, nah, that's it. I was like, yeah, exactly.
I can see that. Okay.
So she agreed on the facts, but
Yeah.
she didn't think anything needed to change.
No.
She had to almost reiterate what it was he was saying, because again, the buy-in is the relationship. The companionship, having somebody there is the buy-in. But again, like I said, truth can be revealed to you. You can know a thing. You can know that something is off, because she said it herself, that she knew, like, okay, he's not doing exactly what I need out of a relationship. But maybe
she don't know no better
at all. And the rest of us look at the examples that she using and we going, baby, you need to get out.
That's a red flag. Like the shit she was telling us, I was sitting there, I was like, hey, I ain't gonna be the one on some like, you need to divorce this nigga, but like this shit crazy. The shit you saying to me right now, I'm like, if you was like my homegirl, I'd be like, hey, you gonna have to talk to that nigga or get rid of him.
BBG though, it's interesting about Lion King too, because I grew up in the 90s. I'm 47, so I went to high school and college in the 90s. And when I think about all the Disney animated features that I watched as a kid and what messages they were sending, I mean, what did they tell you? What, number one, you absolutely have to have a man. Absolutely. Even if he's a literal beast, if you just love him hard enough, it'll be fine and you'll be safe and protected. You have to have a man, even if has no dialogue and you barely know what he looks like and we don't even see him, but he's a prince, so that's the one. That's the one. Go get him. That's the one, right?
He's down. If he checks you for years and years and years, we watched The Last Days of Tommy Gray the other day.
Oh, that's my show.
It was, oh my God, it was so good.
That's a good show.
The movie was absolutely perfect, but one scene where they were walking down the street and the boy was talking about his mom and dad and how his dad was taking care of his mom while she was sick and all this other stuff. And he said, my dad asked my mom to marry him 6 times. And me and my husband both looked at each other like, you know what? Just that quick. Like, it happened just that. And that's supposed to be like a cute thing. That's supposed to be something that is like a sign that a man really wants you, when we know that is actually dangerous. Like, we
sound like a stalker.
Exactly.
6 times, my nigga. Like what? She gonna have to ask me after the first time. I'm gonna tell you.
Make sure everybody heard what BPG said. Stalking is a what?
Stalking is like number one. Is a number one indicator that man will unalive you.
Oh, for sure.
I want to make sure people heard that, because I heard it a little bit. I was like, "Ooh, say that again."
What's the name of it? The Last Days of Ptolemy Gray. It's with Samuel L. Jackson. It's a great show. I think it's on Apple, right? Apple Plus.
I watched it on Apple TV. And actually, one of the guys who was in it, Bats McFly, one of my mutuals, he was really, really, really good. That's how I ended up watching it, because I had saw the little.
Bats is in that, yeah.
Yeah, he was in that. So I went ahead and watched it out of support, but it was absolutely amazing. It was shot spectacularly. But to me, like, again, these key indicators of things that cause real world harm to women. Think about how many movies you see where the husband and the wife or the boyfriend and whatever, they get into it and he chokes the woman. Like, for most people, that's absolutely nothing. That seems like nothing. That is the number one way. Like, when we talk about homicidal rates and how it is women are unaliving, that is the number one way. And it's the number one way because, for one, people underestimate their own strength and what happens to the brain and the body when it loses oxygen for a certain amount of time. And it doesn't have to be a long amount of time. It can be 5 seconds, 10 seconds. But your body or your brain without oxygen, you know that's damaging. And women unalive later on from those complications. If you have a spouse that has, choked you, you can unalive from those complications 3, 4, 5 years down the line and not know that they are connected.
That was the thing. Yep.
And these things these ideas are consistently reinforced. And people will say things like, every time we hear the conversation about women initiating divorce, it is always under the guise that they just initiated divorce because they didn't want to tough it out. They didn't want to work through it. But if you ask a man if he's ever hit a woman, if he's ever put his hands on her, he'll say no. And then there's a subset of men who will openly admit, well, yeah, I did choke her, but I didn't hit her. And it's like, oh, okay. That's
So you're good, bro. What? Jesus.
I choked her, but I didn't hit her.
multiple times.
It's even more revealing, the stories that were told as children, also still as adults. When you look at who the villain is, that's even more revealing. Because think about every Disney villain that you're familiar with, right? They're either an older woman who's not in any way connected to a man and who's powerful, or they're a gay man. So I'm thinking Ursula, Maleficent, Evil Queen, and Scar. So if you see those stories over and over and over again, year after year, in the time in your life when your brain is still growing, you're going to look at the world and be like, okay, powerful women, bad, gay people, bad, submissive women, good. You're constantly, that message is driven into you. Every single book you read, story you hear, movie you see, it's just everywhere.
Hey, somebody said, is Scar gay? He wasn't gay.
He's queer,
but he on the spectrum though. He was definitely on the spectrum. He didn't have no woman. Jafar definitely was. Definitely.
Yeah, he had a little zest to him. But you know what? I think that's why I identify with Dylan as characters. So they always have like this sort of kind of poise to them, just like a sort of smooth richness. Because I'm a weirdo. I did like Scar as a child. I absolutely love Jeremy Irons' voice. Like, if I could, when I get up out of here, I would love for him to like read my obituary. I think that would be absolutely amazing.
I want my AI like Google Home thing to be his voice.
The reason why I say that about them too is because they didn't care about women at all. You know what I'm saying? Like I know Jafar was just trying to get with the princess as a power move, though. He didn't actually like Jasmine was fine as shit. He wasn't like he was obsessed with her because of how beautiful she was, though. He just wanted her because of her proximity to power. That was all it was. So I'm like, that kind of shit is kind of weird. Like, you don't even like, I know you was, I don't know. I guess you're that obsessed with power. But Fax and Snack said, you ain't lying, sis. I stopped dating in 2023 and my life has never been better. Men say we will die alone, but women are never really alone. We find peace without them. I love this for your mom, sis. Reese Scholar said the average man can't articulate what masculinity is, but they know how to perform it. They know a lot, but just aren't educated enough to have the convo. That's what I'm saying, Reach.
How many times have I asked that question? How many times have I asked that question on your panel?
What about masculinity? All the time. Every single time they use the word masculinity, that's the first thing that's asked. Every time they break down, they're and then they you know what it is. You know what masculinity is. Stop playing.
Man is being strong and being forward. And
provider, protector. Like, bro, no, what the fuck does it look like, bro?
They never describe anything that a woman just cannot do, that a woman inherently cannot do. And honestly, to me, it would be much better to describe it as things that women either wouldn't do, which is like being a man is peeing standing up.
Yep.
Being a man is,
who do that?
Shadow boxing.
You can get a shiwi, so technically we could do that.
We would never do that though. And the funny part is, even women using the bathroom is just like a form of consideration that men are taught not to have. I've had so many arguments with men about how standing up to pee actually is unsanitary. Like, it's
hold on. Can I listen? As a father, you know what I'm saying, who has 3 sons, all of them, you know what I'm saying, are like two of them in their late teens, and one of them is in their 20s. Like, y'all bathrooms are fucking disgusting. Like, sit the fuck down to pee, bro. Just sit down.
I ain't gonna even hold you.
You're nasty.
I
like,
never.
Why are you
Jones,
peeing on the floor, bro?
Is
there something wrong with you?
I've never been more in favor of everybody sitting down to pee than before I had kids. I was like, why do we stand up to pee? Like, what the fuck is that about? It makes way more sense to sit down and pee.
And then you have boys.
I'm saying when I had sons is when I started to think like that.
That's what I'm saying though. Like,
yeah.
You can question the idea, and I did. I used to wonder, like, why is that such a huge deal? And then I had boys, and I was like, oh no, this is disgusting.
It's weird. This shit always splash. It always splash. Always.
not even just a little bit. Like you are talking about full blown piss.
It is going to splash. The pee is going to be on the like. There's just no way around it. It's crazy, right? I'm sitting there like, why the fuck would you just sit down and pee? What'd you say, Jones? You breaking up? Hey, let me put it like this. I didn't know pee had oil in it until I had sons. I didn't know piss was oily. They got all types of shit in it. But I didn't know until I had sons and I had to clean up around it. And I was like, why? I was like, what the fuck is all this? I swear to God, one day it was like dry. Like the liquid part was dry, but it was like glistening. And I was like, who the fuck keep putting oil around the damn toilet? Like, what the fuck is this oil? And I wiped it up and it was yellow. I said, I was like, pee got oil in it? What the fuck?
My dad actually stayed with me for a couple of days over the holidays, and he stayed in my guest room. And today is like I'm going through my house, like cleaning whatever, and there is a spot on the floor in the guest bathroom that was not there before. There's like a little sticky. That must be what that was.
For man, men are just man. I'm just saying the shit we do. I don't know who started that shit. Men, we gotta stop. That shit is stupid. On some real shit. Peeing standing up is dumb. A lot of things that men do is counterintuitive to nature. Like we already had the blueprint. The blueprint was working just fine. And then we was like, nope, we're going to do this because it's masculine. Now I'm sure. Nah, I can't even say that because women don't. In what culture do women pee standing up?
Exactly.
That's what I'm trying to find. Like I was going to say maybe in a different culture, like maybe, like sitting down or squatting was dangerous because of the leaves. Or some shit like that, or like the brush, like shit would be coming. Like I don't know. I'm trying to think of like they say, oh, in China, okay, cool. I don't know what the fuck that is.
The oddest part about masculinity, and if we were honest in that conversation, if you started to describe masculinity, you can't help but to describe it with negative traits because
every time
everything about it pervades intentionally your private life.
Yep.
Like who, for one, even if you made the choice to pee sitting down, who would know? Who actually would know? Because even in there are male public restrooms that have stalls in them. Like you can go in the stall, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And absolutely nobody would know the difference between whether or not, what number you're taking. But so much of it is dependent on like, as a man, I have to consistently prove my manhood.
They use that against you, BPG. Men use that against you 100%. They that is an actual slur, like a slight against you, I should say. The man will be like, you pee sitting down. Then I think I'm like, wait, that shit makes sense.
One man to be like, yeah, I do because it's nasty.
Yeah, that's what I got to get in the habit of it. I can't say it now because I haven't. But I've done it recently since I've had sons. I've done it. Like I've gone into a bathroom and was just like, I'm just going and I just go pee sitting down. Like I don't even care. But I don't do it enough to say that I pee sitting down, but I got to wrap my brain around it. I ain't gonna even lie. And that's
exactly what it is. It's a consistent conditioning that again, even your private thoughts are permeated by manhood and by masculinity.
I'm saying it right now, recognizing it right now while we have this conversation, and I'm telling you, it's still like something that I got to be like, okay, you're gonna do it.
It still feel weird.
It's not weird. You're good. Just do it. Like I still got to convince myself to do it.
It's the last step, and it's something that once you have the conversation with somebody, if it ever comes up, that they will look at you differently.
100%.
There's something that happens in the minds of men that feels like something will be taken from them. Like that's and it's funny. Because like I had to, this is the oddest thing in the world. I had to film prostate exams one time. They were doing biopsies for prostates for like some company that was trying out some new kind of machine or something. And it was like, I want to say it was like 3 or 4 men, maybe it was 6. It might've been 6, but we had to be in like the surgical room. And we had to film all these men getting they were under anesthesia, of course, but they were getting a prostate exam. And there was so many jokes from all of the doctors who were in the room talking about, people's manhood and talking about, like even the guys as they were on the table, and hopefully they weren't the cases of like people who are awake during surgery a little bit, because the way that they were like sort of laughing and poking fun at the fact that like when they would probe the men, they would jump. Like their bodies, every single last one, their body would jump the moment that they would probe. And it was hilarious to me. I ain't gonna lie. I really thought my coworker was gonna pass out because he was sweating bullets watching it happen. But I'm sitting there and I'm looking and I'm like, men really aren't used to the process of almost being consistently humiliated in the way that women are. Like, I've heard women get an IUD. I've never heard a woman get an IUD and not talk about how horribly painful it is, or get a pap smear or anything like that and not talk about how invasive it is and how, you know, how uncomfortable it is. And you don't get anesthesia for that. You don't even get local anesthesia for that. And women are constantly put in a space where you have to be uncomfortable. You have to be invaded, and even the idea of it for men, it just can't enter their mind. It can't, like they don't want to take part in that process, even if it's for their betterment.
Why you think niggas be dying of colon cancer like they be doing?
I always used to say that, you know, most men aren't man enough to be a woman. Because they can't hack it. They can't handle that.
When you talk about masculinity, right? Or you talk about toughness or being a man, and then when you talk about being sassy, like y'all run around punching holes in drywall, breaking your TV, throwing your PlayStation, your Xbox remote, breaking that shit on the ground. Y'all go around doing all of these, you know what I'm saying, like emotional ass things. And women are pushing whole fucking watermelons out their vaginas, bro. Shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear about you.
Here's the better part. Shut up. Here's the better part. It's not just pushing out watermelon. It's that you're getting fisted while it's happening. Because especially when I had my youngest son, because he didn't want to come out, the doctor had to, first of all, they used a balloon because I wouldn't dilate. And then they used forceps. They used something else. And then the doctor had to physically, because my son didn't want to come out, he had to physically put both hands in me and hook underneath my son's shoulders and pull him out because he just would not.
All my children except for one were born over 10 pounds. So I've
we
seen
have
it all.
babies in my family. My son was almost about 8 pounds. And men are telling us
we need to call a girl with the list. I don't know if that's on her list. The doctor will literally reach into your vagina and pull your child out. That needs to be on the list of reasons why not to have kids. Wow. I'm so sorry. That sounds horrible.
You're good. Let me read this real quick. Bonji Baby said, they classify the abuse by the damage left behind and where. They start with hitting walls, then places you can hide under clothing, and eventually your face. You hit a wall in front of me, I'm gone. For real. Reese Skyler said, delivering a baby is easier standing up because of a king wanting to see the process. We all know gotta lay down. Men ruin pregnancy too. Yeah, that shit is wild. Laying on your back is crazy to give a baby. I've seen that shit. If you fighting gravity, let gravity help.
True. I think it was King Louis, I believe, who liked to watch his mistresses give birth. So it became popularized around. I don't remember which Louis. I don't know if it was like Sun King or the one that was beheaded during the Revolution, but it was one of the French Louis that apparently liked to do that. That's what I read.
Wicked work.
Whichever one I catch outside.
One of them.
Whichever one you see me outside. But that is, and that's what the process of manhood has been. Like, even when you get down to what women use medically, what we use, you know, to alter our appearance with makeup, whatever it is you want to get to the bottom of, those stories are always similar. It always dates back to something that made a man uncomfortable or something that a man desired, and then it became a social norm afterward, which, you know, it's not happening the opposite way with men. Women aren't setting the standard for what it is socially that men do. And now that we are in a space where we actually do have more of a voice than we've had, and men are forced to listen to women, they are finding out the hard way that these centuries worth of ideas around maleness and masculinity, women don't even like. Women actually really just want you to be a pleasant person to be around. Like, women aren't, just like you said about Chi-Chi earlier, nobody actually cares if he's short. Like, and women are just to him because he's short.
Calling bro Chi has got me fucking dying. It's like you just keep calling that.
In his defense, I make up names for everybody. So, but
Someone in the comments said it was King Louis the 14th.
Hold on, pause. What's my name?
you know what? We'll talk about that off app. I have everybody. I have, especially in my phone, I have everybody's number saved as like whatever name I would like to give them. Nobody actually.
Oh
has
God, I'm scared. I'm scared to death right now.
in real life.
Yeah, that is the Sun King. Yeah, Le Roi du Soleil. Yeah, Louis XIV. Like to watch his mistresses give birth to his bastard kids.
And to be clear, y'all, like, don't be upset, Chi-Chi, because my asked me why would I do that when my nieces and nephews call me Chi-Chi. So it's no offense to the Chi-Chis out there, because I technically am a Chi-Chi because that's what they call me, but that's what I call him because of Tu Wong Fu. He talks like
yes,
from Tu Wong Fu,
like John Leguizamo. Yes,
he does. So that's what I hear every time I see him talk. But yeah, all of these ideas around femininity, but every idea around femininity it stems from a man. And now that we have the chance to be like, you know what? Hey, I like doing this because I like doing it. And I think that that's also why they have the age range that they have where they talk about women falling off, because there is something about, I'm 35, I turned 35 last year. And there is something about a woman, especially once she gets to about that 30 over mark, but for sure 35 and up, that she stops caring. And I dare to say that the reason why she genuinely stops caring is there is a stark difference between the amount of men who were flirting with me when I was a teenager, adult men, as opposed to now. And I think that there's honestly a sort of freedom in that, because once you are freed from the male gaze, you can actually decide like, okay, this is what I really like to see myself look like. This is what I really like to wear. These are the parts that I really want to accentuate. And I don't want to do them because a man will try to talk to me, because let's be honest, men are conditioned in a way where they are creeps. Like they are conditioned to be P3DOs in a way. And that's what they're looking for. So he's not even looking in my direction because he's trying to figure out how to find a bird of prey. So guess what?
That's what I said earlier.
I can just have I want
All
to.
you told me is you're attracted to men and children.
Yeah, and I want to know exactly when it's going to happen. I really want to know when I'm going to become unfuckable, because I can't wait. I really just, when is this going to happen?
Now, wait, back up.
I mean, for them.
You won't ever reach that point. Though.
I know that. Yeah, I know that. But I want to know what their age is. When's the age where they're going to leave me alone?
I don't want to get your hopes up, but no.
Because I'm going to be 48 this year. Like, when? Like, when is it going to happen?
Shit, I just saw.
You will have wiggle room. Like that.
I was about to say, there's about to be a 72-year-old man with a walker and, you know what I'm saying, one good eye. That's still going to be like, hey, let me holler at you, holler.
Let me holler at you. Hey, I got to, I just saw a TikTok of this kid. He had got arrested, and it was like he had unalived this like 98-year-old woman, and the parents were like hearing the info, they were at the police station. The kid was in the interrogation room giving up all the goods, like he was confessing to everything, and then they had told the parents what he did, and they had a different camera or whatever on the parents, and the parents were like, the dad asked the I think it was the dad, it might have been the dad or the mom, but they asked the people, the investigators, they said, did he had sex with her? And they said, yeah. And then the dad, I think, said, was she alive? And then they said, we don't think so. And then he fucking crashed out. But yeah, so 98-year-old woman.
Wow.
Just to put it out there. And he's a young man. Like the guy who did it, he was a boy. He was a child. You know what I'm saying?
It's moving to a secluded little Irish village sounds better and better every day.
Every day. 98 years old. I'm not gonna lie. If somebody do that shit, if somebody did that, both my grannies is gone. But if somebody did that shit to my 98-year-old grandmother, I don't think I would be able to not harm. Like, that's the crazy. They're just weird to me. Like, you go through your whole life to go out like that at that age is crazy. Like, I don't know how I would be able to keep it together. Like, I would go crazy. Like, I would snap for sure, without a doubt. Like, you made it to 98, you made it to 85, you made it to 70 some years. You've been living a cool life. Everybody like you and shit. You got church friends, and then some like 20-year-old man like unalives you and like sleeps with your like, nah, you gotta go.
To me,
you gotta go.
It gives you a real glimpse, like that feeling gives you a real glimpse into what it is, like what it's like living as a woman. It's like you can make it to 98 and still, you know, that could have been the very first time that she was, you know, essayed or assaulted or anything like that. To make it 98 years and
can't escape it.
That point, for it literally tells you what it's like being a woman, because there is no such thing as a woman who hasn't been assaulted. And like, I think that that's hard for men to wrap their heads around, because they think that they have experienced it in the same way that women have. And like, I've stopped adding the caveat, like, well, you know, some men mess me about. No, you really have not. You have not experienced it the same way that women have, and you haven't experienced the same level of gaslighting or covering up or any of these things that women have to the same extent, because it's an ongoing process from the time you are born to the time you quite literally unalive. For some women, it is how that is the experience that you have, because even this whole shift towards, oh, well, just pay for an SW. They are trying to pay for women that they can purchase who essentially can't press charges, who can't speak up for themselves or say no, and they can live out like whatever the grossest of fantasies that they have. My mom's friend is a investigator, and he specifically does like homicide. And he was talking about a time where he found a woman who was frozen to unalivement, but apparently they were like in the middle of, you know, like having relations with her, and she was frozen in that position, and they left her body in a building.
Jesus H fucking Christ.
And that's how they found her, and they had to do like the crime scene like that. And to me, it's like, again, you can sure, you know, you can decriminalize S work, but you can't decriminalize the idea behind what that means for women to be objectified and how inhumane it is, that process is. Because again, you could have at least, like, once you realized that maybe she was unalive, you could have called an ambulance. Like, you could, you know what I mean? There were so many other things you could have done that did not take place that you have to process in your mind. Like, once I paid the money, this is not a person anymore. This is somebody that I'm using specifically for this purpose. And if it doesn't work out and she quote unquote breaks in the process, then oh well, I'll just move on with my life.
Yep. New Jack, what's good with you, man?
You just want me up here to make a quick $50, so I'm gonna help you out real fast. How do men cause way more divorces than women? Come on with this shit. Let's hear it.
You're asking me?
Yeah, how do men cause way more divorces than women?
No, coming up and crying immediately is crazy.
Nobody's crying. I'll ask the question. Shut the fuck up. How are men way more divorces?
He's getting sassy.
What's going on, brother? You all right? Nobody me hostile with you?
Sir, you just got here. Sir, you just got here. Take a breath.
Come on, brother.
Answer the question. How are men? I get what you're doing. It's a good hustle.
Mm-hmm.
But how?
Because they are more abusive.
Pocket watching again.
Abusive how? Abusive how?
Emotionally, physically, financially.
Emotionally, physically, financially.
Hmm?
Women aren't emotionally abusive?
No, I'm not saying they aren't. They're just not nearly as emotionally abusive as men are.
Give me examples of men being more emotionally abusive. Like how?
Lying, gaslighting.
And women don't do that?
Not as much as men.
Oh, bullshit. Who cheats more, men or women?
Men.
No, they cheated about the same rate. Men only about 2% more.
It's not true. It's not a fact. It's not a fact.
I'm literally watching my neighbor right now, a woman go through this shit who got caught cheating.
So?
This is a perfect This is a perfect example.
They're running up and down the street.
This is happening in real time. This is a perfect example of what we were just talking about.
What's that?
Yeah, they don't know. Y'all think I'm playing. You motherfuckers really don't know.
This is the first time they've heard this stuff. The idea that you don't know that men cheat more, that is
Men
statistically
cheat
proven.
about women.
We have decades of
That like 100 years of fucking data to say that men cheat more than women. It's like not even close.
Oh, wait, hold on. So I'm a lonely woman with cats because I understand data? Because I understand data?
No, she's
No,
not.
actually, I'm not a baby.
She don't even have kids.
I don't have kids.
She don't even have kids.
The baby.
Yeah, I can't be a baby mama if I don't have a baby.
She's a barren feminist.
Oh, you got.
That is true. That is absolutely true. I'll cop to that one. Yep, that is
Just
true.
a baby mama.
Yeah, so I go from baby mama being
A barren feminist. Neither one of those things. But neither one of those words are slights, by the way.
That word barren is a pretty high level for men like you, so I congratulate you for knowing that word. That's better vocabulary than we usually hear up here, honestly.
Hold on, man. Just hold on before y'all get the mutant. Let's make sure. I want to make sure he can yap.
What benefit is she? What benefits do you bring? What how would you be a benefit to me to make me act the way that you want a man to act?
Oh, I would not be a benefit to you. I would not be a benefit to you at all.
Exactly. Like most Western women. Trash. Trash. Straight up.
Most who women?
Worthless, a liability. Nothing but a liability.
Western, okay. I thought that's what he said. They always say Western.
Liabilities, right?
He just said it too fast and it didn't come out all the way.
That chicken got caught in the top of his mouth.
It sounds like restroom women, and I was like, is this a new
I didn't know what he said.
Like, what's going on?
Western.
That's a new one for me.
We
Yeah, I've heard them all.
spent like 12 years trying to figure out what's wrong with y'all, and all we've come up with is
Who's we?
you guys should have the right to kill babies.
What?
Be responsible for it.
So of all
12 years.
So we've
12 years a slave.
Figure out that most Western women are nothing but a bunch of murderers.
Hey, watch. Hey. Watch the word. Watch the language. Unaliving. Come on. TikTok friendly.
That's what they are. That's what they are. That was your biggest cry. Look, we need to unalive our babies, and you need to understand us. Anybody that's wasting time with a woman in the West right now, is you get what you deserve.
So you don't like women?
No, I don't like Western women.
But you live in the West, so that would be women in general.
But my wife is not from the West.
So you're a pastor, bro.
Hold on, wait. You married?
Yes, I'm very much married.
Oh God, save that woman. You sound like an abuser on steroids.
There's no.
You are the Arnold Schwarzenegger of abusers. You sound so abusive. Everything about you screams abuse. Everything.
I just don't have tolerance.
You put hands and feet on that woman. You neglect that woman. You ain't never said a nice word to that woman. You sound, oh my God.
You can project all you want.
I ain't projecting shit.
The truth of the matter is,
I ain't projecting shit.
In the back is a fucking lie. It's a fucking lie.
Is
You're
it?
gonna find out before we do.
What's that?
You are going to find out before
How
we do.
many baby daddies do you got?
7.
That's it?
Exactly.
7? Damn.
How many
Oh,
baby
and
daddies?
you, Jack,
How many baby daddies do you got?
Jack, I've had sex with 5,821
That's good. That's
men.
your whole. Do with it as you please.
7 between.
I mean, are you making money with it at least? Is she at least making money with it?
She getting $300 a baby a month, man. Yep.
No, I'm for the girl that for the.
Oh, yes, I charge very, very high rates. You know, with inflation and everything, my prices have gone up 40%.
So how much does it cost? How
Good
much
year
does it
for
cost?
me.
He want to know.
God.
Therese,
God.
Therese, he is trying to buy you right now. Tell him the price.
God, honey. More than
No,
you
we
got.
want you the price out there.
Tell him the price. He wants to know.
I'll tell you, if you send $1,000 to Pub's
Let your pussy probably stank. Hell no.
Hey, what? Oh, where you getting that from?
Wow, we are saucy tonight, girl.
He's sassy as shit.
Wow, we are saucy as fuck.
Get out of here. I'm just matching y'all dumbass energy.
Well, we didn't have this energy before you came up here. Allie said, we know who ain't got no cutty last night.
Shit.
Nah, New Jack take it. Don't worry. He gonna take it. Hey, his wife, hold on.
10 years younger than me.
His wife says no. He says yes.
Female pedophiles exist. That's nothing new.
The diabolical laugh.
In fact, female child predators.
Sir, I'm 47. Do the
So,
math.
you can
47
still be a
times
predator.
10. 37.
Okay.
You're still going after somebody younger than you.
Actually, he went after me, but
You're a predator.
facts aren't really that important to you, so
Well, how come you couldn't
doesn't
get a
really
man your own
matter.
age?
Doesn't really matter.
Because no man your age was gonna deal with you. You got to manipulate some young.
Jordan Bellevue, you can come up and get unmuted.
Ain't no man your age dealing with
Yeah,
you.
Pub, I manipulated a 6'4" Navy veteran. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah,
Yes, I did that.
You know they be,
He
hey,
couldn't manage it. Oh yes, wow.
I remember this guy. This is the base jumper or the base doer. You do base, right? Hold on. Do you run base, snort base, or jump from bases?
Do you what?
Do you snort base, run base, or jump from bases?
That's what you said your daddy was doing, freebasing and drinking, beating your mama when you was young. Ain't that what you said?
No.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
You didn't say that a couple of nights ago? Your daddy was an abusive alcoholic to you and your mama?
Nope.
Nigga, quit lying. Yes, you did.
I didn't.
The other day, a couple of weeks ago when you let me up here.
No. My daddy didn't drink when he was in my house.
He's a liar, habitual liar with a bunch of baby mamas, bunch of nothing ass Western bitches. Nothing.
Catch Me Outside said, nigga, is you okay?
You had a chance to make some money.
Hold on, wait.
He going to lasso another wife.
They said, Catch Me Outside said, nigga, is you okay? Where is his wife slave from? He don't have no wife. Eat Pray Yoga said, thanks for doing Western women a favor, sir. You're a celebrity, Mr. Jones. Look, he got so excited. He want to hunt you.
How come you ain't called him?
No, bro, are you okay?
He said, Mr. Jones X.
Do we need to 5150 this guy?
Let's be 100. I'm listening to your life. You're a weirdo.
He said, oh my God, fucking is Mr. Jones. Oh.
On the far extreme left, damn near communist. I think you're a communist, right?
I am a communist. I'm not even maybe. I am.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Where you going? Where do you plan on evolving this communism at?
Listen, the FAFO is on its way. I have no choice.
Where do you plan on practicing your communism?
China.
You won't have to worry about it.
I mean, this is the delusion of you guys.
Hey, watch this. Hey, bro, are you Latino?
No.
Am I Latino?
Yeah.
I mean, literally, look at you guys have had 12 years. Now look at you. Mr.
Why won't you answer the question?
Where's this 12 years coming from, Jones? Do you know what he's talking about? Hold on, wait, BBG. Hold on, wait. I'm sorry. Where's this 12 years coming from? I'm so confused.
12 years
He's about to say you've had 12 in the last 16 years, but ignoring the 8 years prior to that. It's the dumb. They heard it on Tucker Carlson. They heard it on Tucker Carlson, and now they all repeat it. It doesn't mean anything. Like, never mind the fact that George W. Bush. Never mind the fact that George W. Bush put us in the worst recession since the Great Depression. They want to ignore those 8 years and only focus on Obama and Biden. It's the dumbest argument ever. It's not based in any science, social science.
I'm curious.
Political science.
Jones, but I'm curious. Are we saying that Joe Biden and Barack Obama are leftist?
Are we saying that Joe Biden and Barack Obama are leftists? No, they're Democrat. They're
which are two different things, right? Leftists and Democrats are two different things, right?
We're talking about each side. You asked me, are they leftists? I told you, no, they're fucking Democrats.
I know, that's what I'm saying. But you mentioned left.
No, I didn't say shit about fucking being leftist.
That's what you just said. You literally just said that. New Jack, you see, you start talking too fast. You start repeating them Tucker Carlson talking points.
Fucking Democrats.
Leftist.
You called them a leftist.
You just did it again.
You just did it again.
Okay, and your point.
Now it's your point.
My point is that you don't know what words mean. I don't know Pub's point.
You don't know what words mean because I sit on fucking TikTok all day and I talk till I sweat my asshole is fucking puckered. Shut up.
He is like the Rex Kwando of the Republican Party. Like, and I just realized that. I kept trying to figure out who he sounded like, and he sounds like the trainer from Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah, fucking Rex Kwando. He teaches Rex Kwando.
You're gonna get worked up by the man. The Republican Party is gonna bring.
Oh, get the fuck out of here, brother.
It's really, it's It's giving self-hating attack queer.
Oh, definitely. Oh, both. Therese, both.
It's giving all the things.
Both.
Yes, it's giving all of that.
Both.
He doesn't group think like me,
It's
and
giving all
he
of
doesn't
that.
work
You know what's
with me
crazy?
because
What was the where was the Republican convention at this year? Last year?
I'm neither Republican nor
Milwaukee.
Democrat.
I think it was Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Yeah, remember
Madison, Wisconsin, Milwaukee. Yeah, they crashed the app. They
Grinder.
crashed
he
Grindr.
that dude definitely gives Grinder vibes.
Yes, it's giving Grinder.
Hey, yo, some shit was getting grinded. Shit was getting grinded, that's for sure.
Grinding.
It's also giving messy bottom too. Messy bottom.
And
Messy bottom.
Hold on, that's you sounding like Squidward?
all you motherfuckers do is sit back here and project on fucking TikTok.
Oh, sweetie, I'm a messy bottom too.
Who muted him?
No shade.
Hey, yo, the craziness, like the craziness is projecting what? Project, this is gaslight forte.
Oh, the gaslighting is crazy with this guy.
Projecting while projecting is crazy.
Why he's projecting to your picture right now. Hey Jones, he's projecting to your picture right now on his. He's sitting there, man, fucking projecting. Oh, Mr. Jones.
Why do you think I was insulting you? Why do you think I was insulting you?
Bitch, you can't.
Hey, man.
No, but then you said all y'all are doing is insulting me. I'm like, when did I
No, I
insult you?
said that's all you gotta do is sit back on fucking TikTok and project all this.
Yeah, so when did I project?
What is project? That's
What does
all
project
y'all
mean?
do.
What does project mean?
What does it mean? What does it mean?
What does what mean?
Project.
What does that mean?
You're projecting fucking what you believe.
What does
to
that
be
mean?
on people.
That's
Your
not what
idea,
projecting,
the image in your head.
What does projecting mean, sir?
Image in your head. Now we're going to.
Where did that voice come from? He got so many different voices. You should be a voice actor.
No doesn't know what words
We
mean.
got
Are
to
you a
get technical
liberal?
with the word project.
Are you a liberal?
Shut the fuck up.
Are you a liberal?
God, I'm neither. I'm none of that shit.
Yeah, you are.
Target capitalism? You believe in free market capitalism?
I'm a survivalist, bro.
Survivalist. Fuck out of here.
You couldn't build a Lego house.
You're
Bro, you couldn't build a Lego house, let alone.
I'm a survivalist.
Get the fuck out of here.
He couldn't start a fire with a fucking. He couldn't start a fire in the Palisades if he right now if he wanted to. That fool's somebody is survivalist. Fuck out of here. You couldn't start a fire in 100-mile-an-hour winds, bro. You can't do shit. What are you talking about? Calm down. Hey, Shalice said, unhinged laughter always concerns me. Is he okay? He's not okay.
I'm telling you, Jones, someone needs a 5150 this guy. Someone needs a
He off.
check.
You know, 5150s are my favorite.
United States. Oh my God. This fuck
What is communism? Watch
We
this. What is
definitely need a mental
communism?
health check.
What is communism? What is communism?
What is communism? Dude, that's, I mean, literally, dude.
Damn, look at them. Calm down. Calm down.
Wow.
Calm down. Calm down. Calm down, bro.
Why do you act like you're 110 years old?
I mean, they're all so unattractive.
Bro, have you ever used lotion in your life?
Your struggle finger was crazy.
Hey, he looked like
Why did your hands look like 105?
hey, he looked like Kurt Franklin, little brother. Smurf Franklin.
Sounding kind of
There's gonna need some coconut oil. That's gonna need some moisturizing. Very
It makes me wanna stomp in high up to the sky.
Bro can't answer a single question. Bro can't answer.
Misogynists are so funny.
question worthy of
What is communism?
What is communism? I don't know. What's communism? I don't know what communism is.
We know that you don't know.
We
I
know.
don't
We know that you don't know.
Hey, his gap matched that booty in his chin. That motherfucker lined up perfectly.
I am in the presence of fucking giants, yo. These guys are just fucking giants.
Why do you sound like this, bro? Like, who raised you?
Your mama?
Nah, that's my mama.
Not my mom.
My mama didn't raise no weenies. My mama raised two trill ass niggas. Two thorough niggas from the hood.
I'm sorry. Wait, who's a white woman? What
Bro, the only person that's white on this platform is you, my guy.
Wait, what white woman is he talking about?
I don't know who he talking about. He must think
Oh, is he
BPG
talking
white.
about me? Is he talking about me?
I blocked you a long time ago.
That's the only reason you're in there talking to me.
Who you blocked? You blocked Therese?
Therese, yeah.
She must have fried your brain one day.
Hey, look, bro. Hey, listen, man. If you're gay, it's okay.
It's all right. This is the space for you, bro. New Jack, this is the space for you. That's the funniest thing. We accept. We love the gays over here. What are you talking about?
Yeah, like, bro, it's cool.
I ain't got nothing against no fags. I ain't got nothing against you guys.
It's definitely cool, bro. It's not cool to be DL. I ain't gonna even hold you. It's not cool to be DL though.
Like y'all, because I know I see you, Mr.
For anyone in the chat who was curious,
you were smiling with
black
some
woman.
easy lips.
We know, Therese.
I am a black woman.
Who was on the knees? Was it you on the knees or was it Mr. Jones X on the knees fucking giving a blow off?
Why would you even envision that?
This is crazy. What is wrong with you, Kurt Franklin? Kurt Franklin. Why are you talking like that, Kurt? Kurt, why are you talking like that, Kurt?
Sir, for a man who has a wife, you think about penis as a lot for a straight
No,
man.
Mr. Jones literally brought up homosexual.
Hey, time out. Hey, wait. Hold on. We got to slow down with some of this language, baby. Hold on, y'all. Gigi said, $10 on the discount. Chad to dad for offering me as a barren baby mama with 4 kids and 6 baby daddies. He didn't know what he was talking about. Lady Muse said, much like Red Lobster's occasional specials, New Jack is giving endless shrimp. God damn. They be having jokes. Endless shrimp. They said that boy got scrimps in them pants. That's wicked work for you, man. You know what though, man? New Jack, brother. I just be wanting to know. Hold on, Mr. Jones. See, this how I know. This how I know. Mr. Jones never asked him, did he drink his water or did he take his meds today? That's how I know it was.
He about to go plug his wife in and be like, babe, you ain't gonna believe this.
Subservience.
Unhinged.
She getting charged. She on the wall like this, charging up like in subservience.
Hey, yo, that movie is nuts, bro. That shit scared the shit out of me.
I don't like that shit, bro. I don't like that shit at all.
That movie scared the shit out of me. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't like that shit at all. She getting that good plug in.
Bro gets so excited. Why did bro get so excited when I finally said a word?
I don't know. He was like, "Oh, that's that Mr. Jones guy."
Bro, chill out. Fucking fan.
He was like, "Who is that, Mr. Jones?"
Bro got so excited.
I hate that guy. And they started choking himself.
That's why you needed to depart so abruptly.
Hey, that nigga said, "Is that Mr. Jones?" And then he put that little fucking string around his neck and closed the door and leaned forward.
I mean, just New Jack, just live your truth, man.
I feel like I need to move again.
He on this James Carradine shit, man. That boy said, you know he love asphyxiation. He addicted to that shit.
Before they leave, that you want to make sure you have a silicone-based lube for the backdoor stuff. Have a safe word. Have a chat beforehand. Just be safe. But live your truth, baby.
You can't be safe
If
with
you
him.
like a little light choking while you're massaging your nipples to the sound of Mr. Jones's voice,
Yeah, I don't think nothing wrong with it.
Done that.
Get your kinks off while you get your kinks.
Can I ask a question though? Why is it always men with like much higher pitched voices than me making fun of my voice? Like I don't understand that.
I don't know.
You know I can hear your voice, right?
He's like, Mr. Jones,
Yeah, like, I can
You're
hear
so
your
soft.
voice and people can hear mine.
you're so soft
Your
and
voice is
supple.
high-pitched, mine isn't.
I just came here to tell you I hate your stinking guts. Like, damn, bro, calm down.
The safe word is survivalist.
That man said he was a survivalist. Boy, if you don't get the fuck out of here.
In his defense, he do look like he live in that car. I think that he did intentionally pick on Jones because he has a light crush. But good for him. He about to earn that $1,000 fine sitting in that car.
Hey, but he got a house. He just got no lights in it. Y'all remember? Go look on his page. I remember his page now. That man, he had 37 consecutive videos with his lights out. I was like, it don't matter what time of the day is. Your lights out?
37 videos with his lights out.
Every video, Jones, in a row, consecutively. The lights was. I was like, why the fuck is the lights out? You never made a video in the daytime. You never made a video at night where you was like, let me cut my motherfucking light on. That shit was crazy. I couldn't believe it.
You know why the lights are out, bro. Did you see his face? Like he afraid he might walk past a mirror.
No, shit. Whistling Susie said, talking like that while looking like a California raisin is crazy. That boy was ashy as all hell.
Crazy work, bro. Like, listen, I say this all the time. I luckily, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was blessed by my parents with the ability to be able to talk reckless to other people.
Mm-hmm.
But if you are ugly and dumb,
crazy.
Please just shut up.
Stop.
Please just shut up. Please just shut up.
And they said his eczema was flared. Hey, Cyrus said.
It's crazy work.
Hey, Cyrus said his eczema was flared up. Hold on, not too much on the eggsy babies, man. We got some people really dealing with that.
X looks like a smoked out Grady from Sever the Sun with dreadlocks, dude. Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, look, that's fine. Let me get the big screen.
Hold on.
Give him the big screen. Let's see. I go took some pictures.
Hold on. What? You said Mr. Jones looked like Grady? Oh, she said communism is a supermarket. Freedom is a box of chicken wings. 5 on it.
You ain't gonna never produce no communism here in the United States. That's for damn sure.
Yep.
Yeah. Jones is living a pipe dream.
That's fine. Let me
Speaking of pipes.
Not here.
That's fine. Big screen, please.
Let's see. Let me see. Here we go. Oh my.
Speaking of pipes.
Wow.
Don't do that. That boy, you just first of all, he done screenshotted that.
He has screenshot that.
He done screenshot that. Now that boy out here.
Nothing cute about you.
You're not gonna stop there.
You not his Jones. You not his type.
I done broke him down. I got him in there fucking showing pictures of himself trying to defend him.
Hold on.
This how weak you are.
Hold on, man. You not Jones. You not his type, bro. You not his type. Jones, you not his type, and that's cool. And that's cool.
Some pictures of the people you're actually attracted to, men. So we hope maybe you would calm down if you saw some pictures of a handsome man, and you would like emotionally regulate. But apparently, I don't know, you can't emotionally regulate. I hope that would.
Why you keep using? Why you going to the extreme? We not calling you out your name. We saying you look funny.
Bitches talking crazy. Bitches out of pocket for calling me a faggot, which I'm not. So
who is using that word? Nobody use that word, sir.
Nobody called you that.
We fucking even
Nobody called.
Nobody used the F, the slur, the F. Nobody's called you a slur whatsoever.
Call me a fucking queer, motherfucker.
Queer is not the same. Hold on. Why is that so triggering for you? New Jack. No, hold on, wait. New Jack. Hold on. New Jack. Why is that so triggering for you?
What's triggering?
For somebody to think that you are on the.
Because he's gay, bro.
But
there we go, and use a fat black bitch. That we even now.
Jones said that. Why you talking to her?
No, but I don't understand why that's an insult. Why is
I'm not understanding the knock, bro.
I don't understand.
Being a fat black bitch.
Oh man, you keep going with it, huh?
No, let's focus on what you're accusing people are. Why is being called gay an insult?
Are you a bitch?
No, actually.
Do you feel insulted by being called a bitch?
Nobody's upset about it.
No.
No.
Use your own fucking logic.
No.
Do you feel like you're a bitch?
No, I'm not.
Nobody's
I'm not
upset by
insulted.
it.
Sir, New Jack, can someone mute him for a second?
I got you. Go ahead.
Sir, I'm not a person who looks for external validation, so I don't care what people call me. They just know what I answer to. I'm asking you specifically, why is being called gay an insult to you?
Yeah.
Is being called a bitch an insult to you?
Those are two different things.
Sir, I just covered that.
But wait. Hold on. New Jack. Hold on. Therese. Would you be you're not offended by this idiot calling you that anyway, but I'm saying, is it offensive for somebody to think that you are gay?
I'm not offended by that.
I'm asking Therese, not you.
No, not at all.
Fucking offended by
but wait. Being called gay is not in it. Being called gay is not in it of itself a negative thing.
I actually kind of like it. It makes makes me feel like, maybe I could be good at DIY and that my haircut is working for me. Like, I can like build a car.
You look good in the flannel.
Or something.
You look good in the flannel.
Put up drywall. I look good in flannel.
Yeah.
I should put those Doc Martens back on I had in the 90s. Puts a little spring in my step.
Yeah, I'm not understanding why. I mean, he's clearly triggered.
I literally paint my nails.
Okay, hold on.
I paint my nails. I don't give a fuck.
Hold on. I've clearly told you guys several times that I'm not gay, but you guys continue to make references to gay shit.
You're not gay. We believe you. We believe you.
That's not the question, New.
We believe you, bro. You're not gay. We believe you.
New, we believe you. We believe you.
Who is white? Who is white? Hold on, that's kind of offensive. I don't get offended by much. Who is white up here, sir?
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I want to be clear.
Who?
Are you a lesbian?
Oh,
I
Therese.
want to be clear. I don't
Are
believe
you a fucking lesbian?
Who are you asking?
He asking you, Therese.
It depends, and make sure you put bad before you say it.
Right,
No.
right.
I'm not a lesbian.
I'm still trying to figure out who the fuck is white up here. I'm lost.
Is why I would
Who
never
white?
entertain one of these Western bitches.
I don't care about gay or nothing. Who is white?
Never.
That's what I'm trying to get to the bottom of. I want you to answer that question for me.
I think it's still me.
Yes, Jezebel's.
Oh, my favorite. Oh, my favorite one.
And please,
Jezebel, I love it.
if you're going to say that the B stands for bad, so if you're going to call me a Western bitch, call me a Western
Yes.
bitch.
You just an overweight black woman in America that's angry. That's all you are.
You tell yourself, if it helps you get through that fleshlight at night, you go right ahead.
You just an angry, overweight black woman.
You and that fleshlight in that car can get the romance.
But it depends on where that weight distributed, though.
She is beyond reproach. That believes she's.
I prefer overweight women.
If not
But
accepting reality is what you need to feel good today, then I'm gonna let you have that. Go ahead.
I am reality.
Go ahead. If that makes you feel better and if that keeps your wife safe, then
Look at her now. Look like she's playing the victim now. If that makes you feel better and that makes
Go
you
on, Rick.
bitch, please.
I know.
Come on, keep your ass in the kitchen. You stepped up in there. Come on, the stove is hot. The fire's on. Nigga, we cooking. Shut the fuck up.
How you throw that nigga in there? That nigga don't hit right. We don't want to hear you say nigga no more. I ain't gonna even hold you. That nigga don't hit at all. I don't like the way that shit feel. One bit.
am I right or am I like which one?
Hold on a second, y'all.
Is that him?
Hold on a second.
You a white? He called you a white N-word.
Hold a motherfucking
This is
second.
how fucking childish they get.
Hold on a second, y'all. Hold on a
What
second,
am I
y'all.
looking at?
Hold on a second.
That's Kurt Franklin.
Put it up. This is how childish you idiots are.
Hold on a second, y'all. What?
That's him.
Yeah, that's
Hold on a
him.
second.
Yeah. And we don't want to hear him say nigga no more.
Oh, what a nice necklace. That necklace is gorgeous.
I got a necklace just like that.
That's very stylish. That's very stylish, New Jack.
I do.
Why does bro look like a character from It's All That?
So
Why
this
he
is
look
it.
like
Look,
an
this
excellent
is it.
part?
Nah, you know who he looked like?
You guys are
Y'all remember? Hold on, wait. Y'all remember? He do look like Ezel with glasses. Hey, you remember John Sally's character on Bad Boys? He looked like John Sally on Bad Boys. Remember he was handcuffed and he stood up and got in Martin's face. And Martin looked at him and was like,
That's not science, Respucia.
Like I said, broken you guys down to insults and name calling, and it wasn't that hard. And it wasn't that hard. This is why.
Fill out Norbit.
Who called you a name?
Communism.
I mean, we done. I love calling people names.
Doodoo pearls.
Wait,
Bro
okay,
got
wait,
doodoo
Mr.
pearls on his neck.
Serious talk. Okay, Mr. Jones.
Oh, Jones, that's not the first pearl necklace he's got. Trust me.
Mr. Jones, come on.
He like them black pearls.
Public. That wasn't black pearls. That's black coral. That's black coral. It wasn't black pearls. But
Word up.
Let's get this straight. Okay, I want Mr. Jones X. Mr. Jones X. How do you plan on implementing communism in America?
Oh my God.
How do you plan on implementing communism in America? Okay, this is how you come on. These so-called scholars and big wigs are now broken down into we're gonna just
Tell me that ain't bro. I'm telling y'all. That was bro.
Mr. Jones X, how do you plan on implementing communism in America?
I'm still
We
stuck
don't.
on who knew the difference between pearls and coral.
I'm not going to answer his question until he tells me what communism.
Your typical straight
That's a
man
fair-
does not know
hey,
the difference.
That's fair.
Pearls and coral. I'm still stuck on that. You knew the difference.
Oh my God.
Interesting.
Communism is a system.
Hold on, not the mashup. Hold on, keep it there. Let me see the mashup.
Majority of goods.
Hey, look at the mashup. Hey, look at the mashup. Hey, that mashup crazy. Hey, that mashup crazy, bro. That's crazy. Ah, that's funny. Hey, Erica said, if you dare talk like that while looking like that, wicked work. Catch Me Outside said he looked like his breath smelled like Henny and doo-doo.
Mr. Jones, communism is a system which the majority of the goods and bulk of work should be controlled by the people, right?
You better Google it, Rex.
No, ain't nobody Google
That ain't what it is, but keep going. That ain't even what it is, but hey,
that's close enough to what it
No, it's
is.
not.
it's not really. But I feel you though.
That's
It's not
bullshit.
even close.
What is wrong?
It's not
Majority of the
even
people-
He didn't Google it. He didn't Google it.
He pulled the Moesha on you and went to his Red Pill Journal and started.
Come on. How do you put? Because you can't. Because you fucking can't. You know you can't. But you're too afraid to move to a communist country and go live that communist life.
Name a communist country.
Communist country.
Go to China.
It's not.
It's not a communist.
It's not a communist country.
It's
No, it's not.
damn near a communist.
That was damn near. Now it's damn near, but it ain't communist though.
There's a communist party in China.
There's a communist party in many countries in the world. There's a communist party in many countries in the world. What are you talking about?
Mr. Jones,
This is crazy.
Over to China and implement this communist. Are you willing to go over there and learn and work with them?
I would 1,000,000% live in China. But
Well,
aside
how
from
come
that,
you're not there?
but aside from that, bro, why are you so obsessed with me, bro? Chill out.
This is the first time I've talked
Like,
to you.
stop screaming. Like, you scream out my name. You scream out my name.
Call out Jones' name.
Baby, there ain't no shame in the game. Mr. Jones is very attractive. Honestly, I don't blame you.
Yo, that be that nigga with green eyes and niggas told him
You should leave.
Oh, he triggered. Oh, that boy triggered. That light skin got his insides turning. Oh my God, he a colorist too. I should have known. The inside got that boy's stomach flipping. He tripping, y'all. I don't like how you see it's that N word. You say it with an ER at the end of it. I don't like it. That ER at the end of that N word for you is crazy.
Which communist country did his wife come from? Because he said he don't fool with Western women, so it ain't about democracy.
My wife ain't from a communist country.
What country she from?
None of your goddamn
Quickly.
business. Mr. Jones X, I want to know how you fucking gonna implement.
Nah, we don't care about that. That ain't even got nothing to do with nothing. Mr. Jones hosts lives every day about politics. If you want to talk to him about politics, go up on his live and ask him about politics. He would be more than happy to have that discussion with you. This live is not about politics. Crazy work. And also, you do look like John Sally. It's just uncanny, the look.
Isabella said his wife from ChatGPT.
Matt Helm, what's good with you, fella?
I think I look good, regardless. My wife
I do too, man. I do too, man.
I look good, so I don't care what you niggas think.
You right.
Let's keep it 100.
Hold on, be careful with that N word. We in mixed company now, man. Be careful. It's real white people up here.
I think it would have been easier.
Hey, jack off to that picture. Hey, nigga, you done screenshotted me, bitch. You done.
Hey, man, goddamn. Go ahead, Matt. Matt Helm, where you at, brother?
You got one more bitch in you before I slide your ass.
Hey, hold up.
Because I roasted, I ain't gonna let up.
Matt,
It's all gas, no brakes over here.
Matt Helm, what's good with you? What's good with you, Matt Helm? Send Matt Helm an invite, please, to unmute his mic. Because my man's he having some trouble unmuting his mic. Oh, he left? Okay. Maybe he didn't know he was up here. That was fun. MJ said, "Skin dry as his poor wife." My God.
Loose baby teeth is crazy.
Fat single black bitch is even more crazier.
That is wild. That's a wild concept together.
Gigi said, 5 on Pub for distracting us from our Sunday chores. We are too entertained right now. I'm sorry, y'all. This shit crazy. We gotta listen. We got a problem on our hands. Lula said, I bet he has nip piercings. Put the lotion in the basket. Put the fries in the bag, sir. Reese Skyler said, New Jack looked like that alien from Fifth Element. Which one?
All of them.
It's a couple aliens in Fifth Element.
I love the aliens in Fifth Element.
This is so weak, dude. Come on, man.
It's a robot alien.
Know how you came up here was weak.
So how do men?
You came up here.
He said emotional. He went to the basic shit.
You came up here. You threw the rock and hid your hand, and then you trying to wonder why everybody's being so. Everybody giving you the energy. Everybody giving you the energy that you came up here giving. So you can't be mad at anybody but yourself.
Cherish, are you there? Cherish, are you there? I love that name for you. What happened? What happened to you? Why you dip? Crazy work. What up, Shan?
I want to get yelled at by the angry black man too.
There's enough.
How many baby daddies you got? Shenanigans?
4. I'm one of them.
And can I tell you something really quickly? Can I tell you something?
I'm one of 3, 4.
Y'all sit up here with multiple baby daddies. Quit playing with me.
Shan, can I tell you something?
Out of y'all legs.
Sure. Shan.
This nigga look like he got dead.
How long you been watching this one?
I just came back.
Man, you got babies by more than one dude, huh? Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
Nigga, you got.
I'm gonna
Tell
pray.
the truth.
And them
Bro,
lips
you
look
ever
like they can
done
start a fire.
One nigga.
Them lips look like they can start a fire. You look like you don't wipe your ass crack good. Was he talking to me or Shan about the multiple baby daddy?
Don't be on.
He's talking to everybody.
He talking to any black woman he can talk to.
Exactly.
Any black woman in his presence. Y'all all got 19 baby daddies. And you whatever else he think about, whatever other stereotype or trope about negative trope and stereotype about black women, he gonna say it to you right now.
He look like he just let the water run down his feet. And he got a bath day on his calendar. It's a bath day.
It's either they baby mama.
Yeah, but the funniest part
Baby
is
mamas and lesbians on here.
if I had 20 baby daddies, you'd be 21.
Nigga.
You'd be 21.
Nigga.
Yeah, okay.
He wouldn't get to
He
the
wouldn't be 21. He wouldn't be 21, but he would sign up to be 21.
For sure he would. He'll sign up to lick your welcome mat, Shan. So
Y'all American women got two
Can you repeat what you
MAGA
said
women.
about your wife?
diseases.
Can you repeat what you said about your wife, please?
What wife?
I don't know what you're talking about.
A few minutes ago, you said my wife is something. That's why.
She don't act like y'all. She don't act like y'all. So I ain't got to talk to her like that.
Because you can make your wife act like whatever you want her to act like in your mind. Because she don't
Man,
exist.
she gets treated like one.
No, she don't.
nice when he pulled that tape off her mouth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's a doll.
She be like,
Because she's a doll. She
Yes,
doesn't act like anything.
I still love
She's
you.
inflatable. She's inflatable, hon.
his wife been
My bathroom pass now.
trying to get him to leave the house and leave her alone for 6 years. She just
You crazy if you think she ain't trying to use that nail file to get that tape off the seat. His wife goes to places in her mind when he's on top of her.
Different legacies running up
His
out your
wife
That's the only
goes
type
to
of woman
warm,
that
sunny places when
Any
he's
woman
on
that's
top of
really
her.
about that life, about her business, is not in the public. How come women like
What he's talking about? I'm child free, so I am intentionally barren. Like I thought we covered this earlier in the chat. Didn't we cover this?
nah. Well, he didn't listen.
I thought we did.
Like, I'm just a girl.
Hey, they said, hey, intently purple.
Attract women like I'm just a girl.
I got you.
Fly into your lives.
Hold on, wait. Hold on, I got you. Hold on. Intently said, Jack unload has no gag reflex. Yes, sir.
Attract like the I'm just a girls over here to your lives and shit. How come
they come over here?
Like stupid niggas like you.
You know what I mean?
You know what? I just realized where I remember his voice from. You know that
The crack house.
Who made that mess, King? You
definitely got babies by more than one nigga.
that mess, King. I made that mess.
You definitely a baby mama.
Do you have anything else?
Crackling in your voice.
Do you have anything else?
Hey, shout out to the baby mamas, man.
We got 17 baby daddies each. Okay, then.
Shout out to the baby mamas.
Baby mamas. Got anything else?
The baby mamas get shit done.
Hashtag baby mamas unite. Yeah.
Baby mamas link up. For sure, for sure.
I'm the world's first child-free baby mama.
Go on a diet.
Yeah, I'm the world's first
Oh,
child-free
a
baby
diet.
mama, Shan.
Go on a diet.
Just cause crack keep you looking thin.
Apparently it does.
Just because ringworms and crack keep you looking thin don't mean everybody gotta go on a diet.
He do look like he got ringworms.
I think it got uncurable ringworms.
I'm excited because I feel like I've broken some sort of Guinness World Record, the first child-free baby mama ever. Like, I think I have to be.
You made it,
right? I made it. Yes.
Well, he's just going through all the stereotypes at one time.
Hey, somebody sent me $5. Hold on, I gotta read this. Hold on, I gotta
over here. This is the ghetto. The ghetto.
I gotta read this super chat. I gotta read this super chat.
We love it here.
Read it.
Okay.
Hold on, I got you. Oh, I was about to.
Tony Danza said that New Jack is definitely a prison pincushion.
That boy done been probed a few times by the aliens.
He's a prison fluffer, so which one is worse?
How you know what a fluffer is?
Insanely specific.
Wait, I don't even know what
Mm,
If I'm a pincushion, he fluffing.
I don't even know what that means.
What does that mean, sir?
Is you doing the bandit? Is you doing the bandit?
Mr. Jones X is gay.
Hold on.
Is the booty
I'm
cheeks
not
a
gonna
fluffer?
lie, I definitely don't know what a fluffer
New
is.
Jack, I have a question.
I wonder if he knows. I don't think he
I have a
knows.
question for him, y'all.
you know what it is.
Are you a homosexual?
They just asking, man. Where is this F slur coming from? Nobody up here is using the F slur. Why are you using that slur?
You can't keep doing that. He gonna get your life.
It's okay. I'm gonna just keep muting him.
Damn, bro. Ain't nobody up here using that slur.
You don't have no self-control.
That shit is crazy.
No
Ugly
self-control.
ass, ashy ass.
I ain't gonna even lie, man. I gotta kick him. I got to. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't. You can't.
He was putting the life at risk. He was saying too many words.
He was.
That would have gotten you in trouble.
He was. That was too much, man. Like, damn, bro. I done asked you 10 times. Stop saying that slur, bro. God
We
damn.
went on a journey together. That was a journey we all went on, and that happened, and we had to.
I
sit
just
through
want
it while
bro
it
to come out
happened.
the closet. Like, I just want bro to
I
come
don't.
out
I want him to stay where the fuck he at. He
I
needs to
have
stay.
too many friends in that community. I don't want to inflict him on them.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Wherever he at, he need to stay there. Ashley said he looked like Martin in Blue Street in the blue when he had on the when he was talking about that's like leaving candy around me. I'ma chomp it up.
I said he looked like a Martin character. I said it early on. He looked like a Martin character.
Hey, when he came in with that piece, he said, I don't want to leave it with Shamu over there.
And with that, I'm gonna go eat some dinner. Probably. This was
All right, so
you guys have a good night.
all right.
Yeah, shout out to all baby mamas.
Definitely shout out to the honorary baby mamas and the official baby mamas, man. That was crazy. I don't want to leave it with Shamu over there. Oh man. Baji Baby said, does he not know that he's losing? He didn't know. He was delusional.
He came up on the backup.
He did? I can't do it.
He came in on the backup.
Baji Baby said his wife is clinically proven to improve severely dry skin in as little as 2 uses. She goes by Aveeno. That's her name. Hey, that's a pretty name though, man. If you ever gonna name your daughter something, Aveeno is cool, man. That might be a boy's name though. Aveeno. Yeah, Aveeno a boy's name actually. I like Aveeno for a boy. You gotta see what it if it reverberate right. Avena. Yeah, Lux, Avena. Lucerin. Oh man. Gigi said he need to stop worrying about their baby daddies. Ask him how many sugar daddies he got. He ain't got no sugar daddies, man.
He definitely ain't got no sugar daddy.
He not that type. He gotta pay for it.
Yeah, I was about to say, not with them dry ass hands.
They don't, hey, the gays don't like niggas that's ashy. They like moisturized men.
Ain't too chapped for the gays. They'll make you take a shower.
Hell no, they don't like that shit. You gotta have some moisture about you in that community. They don't play that shit. Genia said, I think I missed a few of our baby daddies, but I want to make sure my child support goes to work. Facts. Appreciate you. We like that.
You always trying to give me all these baby daddy. Give me the child support.
I know. Where are the child support at?
Shane, you get child support that you waste living your lavish lifestyle.
You still going to crab?
With that white baby.
Lobster boy, hey, with that white baby, you be going to lobster boils and shit. What's in crab boils? What'd she say? Going to Dubai and lobster boils? Hey man, that was one of the funniest shits I've ever heard. Like one of the funniest insults. Living your privileged life. She said, all of y'all with degrees, you women with degrees, y'all be just going to Dubai and going to crab boils. I said,
she said we get degrees so we can get wigs, crab legs, and go to Dubai.
And go on Miami trip.
I said, ma'am, that sound lit.
Real different from when I was
like, not you clocking my schedule like that.
I was true. I was like, wait, is that supposed to be a slight? Cause
he was right about my baby daddies. I do have 5 baby daddies.
I was shocked.
I'm going to reveal to the chat all 5 of them. One.
Keep sweat.
Dyline.
Oh, okay. All 5? Dyline.
It's Dyline.
It's Dyline. Cause he spit hot fire.
You don't even have 5 kids. So how you gonna have 5 baby daddies?
All 5.
That's good, man.
With 3 kids though.
With 3 kids. All 5.
And you got 5 baby daddies and 3 kids. You doing something right.
Hey, what time was that?
You doing something right.
Hey, you seen when he said multiple baby daddies? I kept my mouth shut, cause bitch, I got some.
Don't worry, Kay. I was gonna protect you. I wasn't gonna let him find out.
Listen, I got 2 because I chose better, hoe.
I wasn't gonna let him get at you. I said, Kay. When he said how many baby daddies you got, I said, Kay, you better put them on the book.
The only reason he ain't got multiple baby mamas is because he blaming some woman for all of them miscarriages he done gave her because of that part. Those tailing swimmers that he keep trying to blame other women for.
You got a baby daddy and a husband. If anybody asks me,
Taylor Swimmers is diabolical.
Dan wouldn't let me call him my ex-baby daddy because every time I say ex-baby daddy, she said,
yeah, you get on my nerves with that.
That's redundant. That's redundant. That's the same fucking thing, Kay.
Because he ain't my baby daddy. I call my husband my baby daddy all the time.
We get those jokes, right? My wife called me her baby daddy all the time.
People be mad at that too. That's the odd part. People really be. Don't you say that? That's your husband. Like, okay, but he
both.
daddy to them babies. What difference?
He's a baby daddy.
He both.
I ain't got nothing to prove. You see this ring on my finger? Like, chill.
Yeah, it's a joke. He don't care.
That's just my baby daddy.
Ex-baby daddy kind of crazy
That's
though.
literally what my kids be saying. Literally.
Ex-baby daddy kind of crazy though, man. Where they at, man? Y'all done? Is y'all finished or is y'all done? Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Hold on. Hold on.
It better not be, but ain't pay that for crash out.
Hold on. Who I found in here, man? What y'all doing in here?
Y'all leaving TikTok with a bang in real life.
Yeah, man. Hey, we only got 9 days. I ain't gonna say no names until if they come up, they come up. I just invited them up. If they come, I ain't gonna say who it is. We got special guests though.
You need one of them 90s clap tracks at this point because you got celebrities.
I got it right here.
Coming through. You need a little crowd woo in there. You know the crowd be whistling and shit.
Hold on, that ain't it. Oh, that ain't it either. Hold on, what's this?
Perfect.
Oh, that burp sounded real to you? That's crazy.
Oh wow. Oh no.
I thought Rex had came back.
That sounds legit.
You know what? I meant to tell y'all, GV helped me pass my exam.
He did?
There was a term that I was having issues with, and I literally boiled it down to based on attraction.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope.
It attracts to the receptor based on attraction, like the stronger the
That's
attraction.
smart, yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Little tips and tricks. Shout out to GV, man. Shout out to GV. We ain't seen him in a minute, man.
T-Bone said that sounds just like you. And yeah, that's why I was confused, because you be burping like that in our ears sometimes. So
Why y'all gotta be rude about it? Like,
that's rude.
It is. Leo, why you trying to come back? You know the game. That fool Leo trying to jump up on the panel.
He trying to be slick.
You better pay that $400.
Better pay that $4, bro. You know I can. Hey,
pay that $400.
Ain't a chance in hell I'm letting you back up without paying that fee, man. After that lady done.
Leo, if you want to jump, go buy a trampoline and put it close to the edge of the cliff and jump away.
Hey,
it was the fact that he got mad and then dropped Therese as soon as she got up here. I don't appreciate none of that shit, Leo.
He did. He tried. He.
No, listen, Kay. Being 5'8" and calling people little is crazy to me. Like that's the wickedest work I've ever heard in my life.
He ain't 5'8".
Yeah, I get why
he's not 5'8",
because he's looking me eye to eye.
Leo is 5'4" for sure.
5'5", 5'4". That's what I think.
Yeah. Y'all see me say if he came up and I see his neck, I can tell y'all how tall he is. I can tell by the neck. I swear to God.
I can tell by the voice.
I can tell by the neck. I caught Franklin at like 5'5" or 5'6".
Hey, why you shot? Don't do that to the homie.
On the neck.
Don't do that to my guy in the live. That's crazy. Hey, this ain't got nothing to do with Mr. Franklin.
Hey, yo, I always say, go stand by the refrigerator,
nigga. Let's see where you look at. Let's see where your eye level at on that door. Walk in through the door. Either one.
He gonna get on that footstool and grab them eggs from the top. See, you guys, this is me grabbing the eggs from the refrigerator at the top. I'm a very tall, very strong man.
At the top.
Maybe he's standing on a step stool.
That's what I said. He gonna grab that stool and go up to that fridge.
You
gotta see his feet on the ground.
And the torso. If we can see the torso. Because then if he got awkward long legs, he ugly as fuck.
Oh Lord.
Advisory said men always lying and adding a couple inches to their height. And they yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That ain't not all of us though. Not all men. I'm gonna say not all men. I don't lie about my height.
No, BPG did too, because I told her she need to go get remeasured. Because ain't no way.
This is not about me. Well, let's focus.
BPG a little. She a little. She's a little short.
Not little.
You a little short.
I'm whatever.
You a little short, but it's all good. Damn.
I know BBG is not short. I can tell.
BBG is short.
She is. She
BBG is short. What are you talking about?
She's short.
BBG is short.
Swear to God.
BBG 5'12". Get the fuck. She's 6'4" on what? Standing on your shoulders? Yeah, okay. 5'4".
She's 5'4" for real?
I had to guess.
I'm 5'4". I told her she need to go get measured.
Okay.
I'm a little bit taller than her.
5'2" then.
What you mean, baby? Unhand me. I ain't no 5'4".
You gotta be between
Unhand me,
5'3".
nigga. I ain't no 5'4". You ain't gotta touch me.
She said, unhand me.
Unhand me.
Sir.
She lying like these niggas about her height. That's crazy.
For anybody saying 5'4" is not short, you a lie. That's short.
Yeah, you definitely a lie.
For a woman, that's all right. 5'4" is all right.
What you
I don't know.
But for anybody, 5'4" is short. It ain't tall.
It definitely ain't tall.
My husband said I'm 6'4".
Okay. I love that for y'all, man.
It's not tall and it's not average. Because average, even for a woman, is 5'5".
Oh, is it?
Speaking of,
Damn.
Yes.
yeah. Speaking of 4'11", see Dave on the panel.
Yep. See Dave up here.
Oh, God, here we go.
See Dave, what's good with you?
See Dave was shocked.
T-Day, don't make no rat show up for you, bro.
See Dave.
No
How tall do y'all think C Dave is?
I think C Dave is 5'10".
Put him
I give him 5'9".
5'9".
I think under 5'8" only because the profile picture.
Yeah, put him in the bit bar. Let me see his neck.
The picture ain't got no bigger.
Hey, if you ask to see somebody's neck one more time, I'm gonna pay the fee.
See Dave 5'10", man. Am I wrong, C Dave?
I'm almost 6'1", man. I'm almost 6'1".
He almost 6'1". Me and C Dave the same height. Look at that.
Almost 6'1".
He almost 6'1".
6 foot and 3/4.
There you go.
That's exactly my point.
BPG is a lying through her fucking teeth.
We're the same size.
Okay.
6'1". I claim 6'1".
I give you 5'9" at best.
I said he 5'10", but 6'1". All right, cool. He said he riding with 6'1".
We're the same
That
height.
neck get the neck and the lean to the side. He get 5'9".
Oh, no. My wife 5'8". I'm taller than her.
How tall is your kids?
Shit, man, I got a son that's 6'4".
There you go. If your wife 5 something and you are of average height, your son's gonna be 6'7". Hey, no, real man. If the woman is tall, oh my God. If the woman is tall, it's a wrap.
Yeah, my son Quentin, Baby Jones tall as shit.
Mm-hmm. If the wife is 5'6", 5'7", and the man is like
5'9".
at 5'9", yeah, the baby's gonna be tall every time. Every time.
I love me a good old Amazon baby. I love to see tall kids. I be like,
My baby tall as hell. He don't even look like a baby. He's so tall.
Quentin was born.
Oh, wait,
10 pounds.
hold on.
13 ounces.
Hold on. Wait, what?
You're 5'6" vibe.
This nigga, I know you a motherfucking lie. See, that's how I know y'all not good at vetting. I get 5'6" vibes based on what?
You got that short man syndrome. No.
That's that projection. That's projection. That's projection. That's crazy.
We know each other in real life. Bub is only like an inch taller than I am.
Yeah, man, what you talking about, bro?
public neck is long and lean.
Yeah, like what make you think I'm fucking? I'm 6 foot.
Yeah, Bub is an inch taller than me.
Yep.
Just like I said.
I'm a legitimate 6 foot. I don't even know if I'm 6 foot and some quarters of an inch. I don't give a fuck.
Y'all better look up to me.
Nah, I don't know. Hey, maybe.
All right. You done got a little too far ahead.
You
Don't get to the top.
can get too loose with it.
Grandma say you got too big for your britches.
Right. What's your opinion on the topic?
Right, what's the topic? Y'all was in here chilling.
Oh, shit.
See, man calls for the
No, because this nigga I think he ain't got invited to the cookout. No.
What cookout? I ain't trying to get no cookout with you.
You here because of noise ordinance.
Man calls way more divorce than one. That's
BPG got the best fucking clapbacks ever. She said you here because the noise ordinance is nuts.
oh, Those be the best calls. Those are the ones that don't do that. I go to those all day.
Nigga, the rate the school traffic and shit. What you got to say on the topic?
Yeah, I do that one too. I love babies, man. You gotta keep you fast motherfuckers from running them kids over. Men cause way more divorce than women. Nah, that ain't true. That ain't true. I think divorce. I think most people. I think divorce goes 50-50, man. Like, I think women, what they call it, not elect, start more the divorce, but men don't divorce, man. Men would rather sit there and be unhappy with a divorce.
That doesn't mean they didn't cause the divorce.
Also, they're not unhappy. They're happy with their wives being miserable. No,
Just because they didn't file the divorce.
A lot of men are unhappy in their marriages, bro, but they don't get divorced because there's no benefit for them to get divorced. They would rather stay unhappy and married.
Yeah, but they still caused the divorce because it's their fault.
I don't think they're unhappy. I don't think they cause the most divorce. So, like, what metrics are y'all basing this?
Who would give up living 7 years longer? That's how much longer the average married man lives.
7 years longer?
Yeah, because just from being married.
What's the average of women live longer?
Y'all,
oh my God!
I'm gonna say y'all gonna lie us early.
Yeah, I was about to say it shortens their lifespan. It shortens women's lifespan. Come on, man.
We can't never just focus on y'all.
For smart people on this panel, man, y'all have some selective memory, some selective research. It's not selective at all. This has been studied numerous times, sir. So, okay, Jones, I'm gonna lock you into your stand. Are you saying that women who are married live less than single women? Yes, absolutely. Well, then you'll be wrong. I'm not wrong. No study says that.
D-Day, yes, it does. No, single women and married men live longer. Women who are married live less.
Would you like a source, or y'all don't want to do sources?
Well, sir, there's a whole study on it. What are you talking about?
Okay, name that study. What study?
That says that in particular, single women live longer and married men live longer.
You show me the study.
But the women do not. Here's the thing. I'm not doing labor for y'all niggas. You ain't my husband. I'm not doing no extra labor for you. So you don't have to do this shit on your own.
You can just tell me the study. I'm not
even finna go through all that because y'all don't want studies until y'all come on public panel. But when y'all be in them other panels with all that bullshit, y'all don't be asked about no sources or nothing.
I don't know about the other people.
Yes, y'all do. See, Dave, I done heard your ass. You don't ask about no sources.
I ask for sources.
I bet you if they said 60% of women are baby mamas, you wouldn't even question it.
60% of women are baby mamas?
Yeah, you wouldn't even question it.
What does the study say for that?
Shut the fuck up. Now you trying to be funny.
Like, you just want me to just trust you because you said.
No, I'm saying if you were in another panel and they said something like 60% of black women are single moms, you wouldn't even question it.
Okay. Because
it fits your narrative.
Do you think the ACA is a reliable source for you? ACA, American APA, American Psychological Association. Would that be a reliable source for you?
Did this nigga just okay?
Yeah, I was about to say, did he just say the Affordable Care Act?
I meant APA.
I was like the ACA. I'm sitting up here computing in my head like, what the fuck? Hey, let me tell you another fact. And I was just
can you answer my question?
Wait, see, Dave. Oh. You know what another fact is? Until 1986, women were excluded from clinical trials for medications. They only tested on men, so a lot of research and longevity on medications is not known when it comes to women because they were excluded from clinical trials until 1986. And most of us in here were born in the 80s. Ain't that diabolical?
Yeah, that's diabolical, but we're not talking about clinical.
I'm just saying in general, because you don't be believing nothing when it comes to women.
I believe when y'all say right shit, when y'all be full of lies and trust me, bro. I tell you, I say, hey, provide.
This is right. This
how old are you?
43.
Dude, close. 41.
41. There you go.
Oh, you're boring.
Who?
You're boring.
I'm boring.
Yeah.
Hold on.
It's only one person that don't think that's not boring. That's cool. I'm not hearing anything.
You about to
You say what?
You probably bored. She probably just ain't tell you. No, she can tell me. He bored. She ain't gonna tell you. She don't want to hurt your feelings. Well, we don't operate like that.
So what I missed the part about the prompt. You disagree?
No, they were saying that women are unhappy or unhappier married than they are single. And I said that's a lie.
No, that's definitely not a lie.
Right. So I said provide the source, and then she said I'm not going to do your work for you. So I told her to look at.
I mean, all right, I look it up. It says it's true. Then what? Then where do we go from there?
Right. So then we can stop that lie. So then
No. I'm saying. I Google it right now. Right. I find the source. It actually says that unmarried women are happier than married women. Right. And then what?
No, you won't find that.
No, I'm saying, and then what though? Let's say that that's true, and then what?
Well, then we'll have a contention of sources because I have a source that says no.
So that's what I'm saying. So you don't really care about the source. Stop saying you want to believe what you want to believe, right?
That's what I just said.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's what we know. Like it's dumb. Like the thing y'all don't understand is that when people who actually have done the work are talking to people who haven't done the work, and the person who hasn't done the work is like talking about citing sources and all of that, we automatically know. If you say, oh, I've looked this up. Oh, if you say that no, that's not the right number. Everybody else up here that is more educated in this than you are, no doubt about it, right? But if you're the only one that's saying that it's, no, it's not, right? I know from there that you don't actually care about the source. And I know that I know that you're not actually in it to learn anything. You just want to be right. Now that we have that established, my question is, why must you be so married to these ideas that you have? Where do you get, how does that help you in life?
I'm not married to these ideas. What I think is beneficial though is how me and my wife works. And I've seen it work with other successful couples. And the stuff that y'all say.
Wait. You seen what work?
I see my methodology in the way that I think work with other successful.
And what is your methodology?
So I look at other people, I look at what's successful in their marriages, and then I apply it to mine. And I look at it, I gather.
Like what? Be specific. What advice are you giving married people, and where are you seeing it work at? I'm very curious to know.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna help you out, Pup.
Okay.
So advice I give married people, typically married men, as one,
mm-hmm.
I say, be faithful. Number one. Number two, understand and talk to your partner. Right. Listen to them. Figure out what it is that they want and they're asking for you. 3, don't yell. Cursing, yelling at your partner ain't gonna get you nowhere. Number 4, understand that your feelings and how you feel about something is valid. And if your partner dismisses that, then y'all gotta sit down and talk about that because that can be a toxic relationship. Number 4, both ways. Yeah, absolutely go both ways. Also, when you're in a committed relationship, learn how to talk to each other, right? With communication, your tone, your vibrato, the way you say it, all those things matter. If you want to get a genuine response, you have to be genuine in your in the way that you say things. If you come off aggressive, toxic, problematic, they're not listening to you. They're not going to hear you. Even if what you said is right, they're going to automatically get defensive. And then on the flip side of that, when you, if you are the one who's receiving stuff, receive it. Listen to it. Understand that, hey, this person, even though you may not agree with it, understand that their feelings is valid. Understand that this is how they feel. This is how you made them feel. Instead of being argumentative about it, sit there and say, okay, I understand. And then find solutions to work it out. Don't try to have a serious conversation where both of you guys are mad or upset. Because you're not going to get anywhere with that. You got to take the time out. Geez, my wife does it all the time. Hey, I don't want to talk about it right now. We'll talk about it tomorrow. We got a 24-hour rule in our relationship.
Can you speak to some of the typical problems that married people face in their, or not even just married people, but just people in relationships? What are some of the problems that they face? Like be specific about, like, give me an example.
Like finances, the way you talk. I think communication is
pick one though. Pick one though, because I want to focus on one. Pick anyone. I don't care.
You can start with communication.
Okay. And when you say communication, what does that look like? How does it, happen in a relationship? How does it make the relationship break down?
So improper communication can make the people make the relationship break down because one of the parties don't feel like they're being heard. Number one, they don't feel like they're being validated. Number two, they don't feel like their opinion or voice matters in a relationship.
And what does it look like when a person isn't validating a person's feelings? What does it sound like? What is like a typical, like, let's role play, right? So you bring an issue to me, or you want me to bring an issue to you?
Okay, so for example, if I tell you, hey, Pub, you know what, the way you spoke to me yesterday really made me feel some type of way.
Okay.
I didn't like it. It hurt my feelings, whatever.
Yep.
And then the invalidation part would be someone that they come back and say, well, I did that because you did this, right? You completely invalidated what they're talking about. You centered yourself in the argument, taking the focus off of what your partner just told you was an issue, and then brought it back on yourself by saying, hey, well, you did this, right? You didn't even acknowledge what your partner said. That's what invalidation looks like. The proper way that I think would be like to have that would be like, hey, the way you spoke to me yesterday hurt my feelings and I didn't like it. Okay. Well, what did I say? How did I do it? And how can I make it better? How would you like me to talk to you or express to you whatever it is that I do wrong? That's what it would look like.
So okay. So in this particular instance, you're saying that one party would bring an issue, or in the issue in this particular case would be how somebody talked to them, right? The tone in which they spoke to them, let's say, right? Okay. And then they would say, and then the person that, was the problem in this case would be the person that, used the bad tone. They would deflect, right? And say, well, that's because of something that you did. Now, in this instance, you're saying that the reason why isn't valid, right? Because obviously you would understand that, like, there would be a time when it would be like, that's reasonable though, right? But you're saying in this instance, that's not reasonable. Okay. Now, so you're talking about people not validating, like legitimate gripes that other people bring up to them, correct? Okay. Now I want you to answer this question. Who is most likely to do that in a relationship? A man or a woman?
So my honest opinion, I think it happens. I don't think either party does it more than the other. I think both good parties do it. I think there are.
Well, come on, man. Don't lie to all of us right in our faces, man. Like, come on, bro.
Six Figure said, get him the fuck out of here, y'all. She said that boy.
We know the answer to that. That's such a fucking lie.
He was about to lie on it.
For nothing, I found 4 studies alone. One from Harvard, one from Yale, one from NIH, and another one that all say the same thing about married men and single women having higher rates of
life happiness,
active life expectancy and life expectancy. So so not just because there's a difference between active life expectancy and disabled life expectancy. So like if they get sick or something like that. But yeah, they're all saying the same thing. So I don't even know what he probably. The man literally said, who wrote the article, he said people go onto like pro-marriage websites, and because of that, they perpetuate the narrative that the patriarchy wants to send, that like married life is the best, and etc. So if you read enough of that,
I'm reading this.
That's what your algo gonna give you.
Yeah, and we all know that married women suffer more abuse than non-married women. So why would their life expectancy go up, and why would their happiness go up when they suffer more abuse? That's wicked work. Yeah, I was about to get to the bottom of that, but it's funny because you don't even like, that was easy, right? Like I just was asking the questions, but it was obvious what was about to happen. He already started it off by lying. Six Figure says, C-Day, shut the fuck up. Damn it. Six Figure says, "See, Dave, shut the fuck up. You advocate for beating toddlers. God damn. Jesus Christ. Nah, we know C. Dave is a corporal punishment addict. He love that shit. He love putting his hands and feet on little babies.
And disciplining wives.
And disciplining wives, yeah.
Hold on. No, he believes in spanking kids for you?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Nigga, where you been?
he'll fight you. He'll fight you on that one, Jones. He'll fight you on that one. Oh yeah.
Listen, and at the same time,
I'm almost willing to send you the $100 to bring him back up, bro.
You want to have that convo.
Rose said put hands and feet on kids, but my wife is happy though.
But my wife is happy though.
It gets worse though. He's 12 and he believes that great victims exaggerate.
Yeah.
Who's 12?
12, I mean like...
Oh, the police. Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm.
And he believes that great victims exaggerate.
Mm-hmm.
So like the very people that are supposed to protect, he's like, oh, there's ways to figure out if people lying and stuff. Like he pretty much single-handedly talked about how to pull apart a great victim story on this app.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said he ain't ever said that.
Wait, what?
See, Dave. Damn, man, I want to hear it. Damn.
He a great apologist.
Well, we know that. I've heard him do that before.
Somebody pay for C. Dave come back.
Please.
No rant said they want to have a conversation.
Oh, that's funny.
He said I'm lying my ass off, and it's me, Pub, and BPG that's saying the same thing about similar stuff you said.
Oh, definitely, 100%. I've heard him be a great apologist. No doubt about it. No question about it. No doubt. I think we argued about it on here. We like said the same thing, and he was like, "No, I didn't." We like called him out for it. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and he crashed out.
Then he crashed out.
And he left, and we didn't see him for like months. So now he's back. But that was the last conversation you had with him. He was literally being a great apologist.
Was it months? It wasn't that long ago. Damn, it might have been. Nah, it wasn't that long ago. Probably a month ago. I can see that. Yeah.
That make like, and this is what I was talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like the other day, Pub. Like I just don't understand it. Why is it that black men specifically, like we understand what oppression looks like when it comes to racism, but for some reason we are unable to clock oppression when it's any other form of oppression that's not racism, sexism, homophobia, transmisia, fucking misogyny. You name it. Unable to see it at all. Like it's like a blind. It's like you intentionally have blinders on, and that's why I continuously say that black men specifically are the weakest fucking link. Like, how are you oppressed and don't know what oppression looks like?
For everybody, for everybody else, but you only know what it looks like for you.
Because you don't have to figure out how to navigate that. You know how to navigate around your oppressor because you got to walk on eggshells and you got to figure out which way you got to tiptoe in order to not be hurt. But when you're the person who somebody is tiptoeing around, you don't have to invest in what that sounds like to hear that person around or what you need to do in order to move to make them more comfortable. So it's fairly easy. Most people don't even challenge their own ideas because of the fact that if you're in a position of, privilege, you're not going to question that because you don't want to lose your privilege.
See, Dave, you got to pay the hundo to come up, man. They paid to drop you, brother. Intently said, how long until Jesus come back? #SOS. Most desirable weak link. What?
Right.
That's funny.
Somebody asked me in the comments, what is transmisia? Transmisia, homomisia is the hatred of trans people and queer people. I don't any longer really use homophobia. Because
they always go, I'm not afraid of them.
Yeah, because it's not, necessarily a fear and or an aversion. It's literally hate.
And to answer C-Day's question about how does he come off as a great apologist, if you are trying to rationalize or pick victims' story apart instead of just believing women, like we said, like 99% of the time, a woman is telling the truth, and you want to come behind us and say, nah, because I done seen some cases where the woman be lying. Those are isolated cases, anecdotal at best, but you will use stuff like that to justify the reason that you feel that great victims aren't telling the truth all the time. Mm-hmm. That's grape apology. I don't know if you knew that, but that's being a grape apologist. That's blaming the victim.
He don't care.
And we have heard him say that. We have heard him say that multiple times.
This is Matt Helmbrick person saying, quit ducking me. Like, I'm ducking you, but bro, I've never ducked anybody in my life. I literally offer to pay people to debate me. Bring your ass up, bro.
Mm.
He was up here earlier and dropped.
I knew he was here for you, Jones. I could tell. Yeah. You was up here, Matt. I shouted you out several times. I said speak, you didn't say nothing, and then I dropped you. What the fuck? Now you want to play dumb.
And let's not forget, because remember we had that conversation with him, and that's when the book Why Does He Does That entered the chat. Mm-hmm. Because remember, he was talking about he was describing how a woman could
withhold smacks. Mm-hmm.
Right, could withhold smacks from her partner, and how that was a form of abuse. And then went on the rant about, how he's obligated to that, and if she wants money, then he needs relations back and all of that. Like, that's where that came from, and for sure that is being a great apologist. And I dare to say, especially because that's a huge hint at a little DV going on, and if you add that cherry on top that he's a op, you know what I mean, that he's super op. Child, ain't no way. Ain't no way that's a safe house. There's no way.
And that's the key. Y'all get on this app and be saying so much shit and be lying through y'all teeth. That's why when public tell you, y'all come up here and he say don't lie, because at the end of the day, people listen to y'all. Y'all ops, but people listen very closely to what you say, and that means we know to avoid you in other places. We ain't just heard you say that in this space. You said it in other spaces. That way nobody gonna fuck with you. Like, keep God in your life.
Oh man, that's crazy.
They think because they forgot that we forgot too.
They be thinking because they just be saying whatever. That's what it be.
And sometimes you don't forget. Sometimes
lying.
That I for sure block people for is if you're a grape apologist and a child abuser in any way, easy block. Easy way to get blocked. Because I'm not taking no chances. I'm not taking no chances of you being around and knowing anybody I know's whereabouts. Because for sure you waiting for your moment to act.
Ain't you the law? You gotta go.
Everybody in the chat.
This might be an unpopular opinion, and I've done this. I've literally done this in real life before. Like, if you are beating your kids in public, I'm gonna fight you. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Yeah, I don't play that shit.
I'm not of the, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not my problem. You know what I'm saying? It's not my kids. It's not for me to get involved. You gotta see me. It's really that simple. I'm not joking either.
Yeah, that's a weird thing to be doing in any capacity, but definitely in public. Damn, man, this is crazy. All right. Shit, man. I'm about to wrap this thing up.
That's enough for today.
That was a lot. Hey, you know what?
Bring up Matt.
I did. He was up.
Either come up or get
Hold on, where he at? Hold on, where he at? Let me find him.
You're not gonna keep calling me out.
He won't even let me. He only got one follower. Matt, come up. Matt Helmbrick. All right, we're gonna mute Matt because you can come up. I give you a couple minutes.
Mute C Dave too, because ain't nobody about to explain how he was a grape apologist and he knows he's been apologizing for grape all across this app. Ain't nobody, he been on tour, dancing all on the stage. C Diddy making it happen. No, we not about to.
Not C Diddy.
C Diddy is crazy.
Not C Diddy. Oh, they finally got one.
The crushes be heavy though. What, like, bro? We
they be strong.
About this every time I'm on your platform. Every time I'm on your platform, we talk about this. Y'all will not come up on my live. Y'all will not say shit to me on my live, but you'll go run to other lives to say something to me. Like, bro, earlier, Mr. Jones. Like, bro, like, listen, man.
They pick me.
That's too much. That's too much weight. I can't carry all this weight in between my legs. Y'all can
Show us that model pic, Jones.
Hey, Matt was in the queue. I let him come up and he already dropped. So that's how we doing it today, Matt. Matt muted. It's a wrap. Yeah, man, it's wicked work. Wicked work. I gotta go. It's my baby birthday today, y'all. Y'all shout out baby Lennox.
Oh, happy birthday.
Happy birthday to my baby, man. It was a good day for him yesterday. He had his birthday
You're
party.
not an Aquarius yet?
Nah, he a cap.
That's terrible. I'm sorry.
Don't ever do that. It's cap season.
It
is cap season. Y'all tripping. Don't ever do that.
On the 9th. What that means? She a Capricorn.
She a Hufflepuff.
I ain't even seen Harry Potter, but I know that's where it's from.
I have a theory that people with zodiacs be doing the same thing that people with Harry Potter be doing.
Right. Space racism.
This is my own personal theory.
Space racism is funny. Spaceism.
Solely on the fact that I just don't understand. That's it's very discriminatory.
I don't get it either, but I know my guy Capricorn. That's all I know. So, when your favorite peoples is Capricorns, that means something. I guess the stars told me something. You know what I mean?
I have 2 Sagittarius children,
and
then somebody had told me one time that Sagittarius children are the most likely to be serial unalivers.
Oh shit!
And then I started analyzing their behavior, and they are the most
opposite of.
No, hold on, no. They're the most chill and quiet people, and most loving, like hugs and kisses and all of that. Zena, come here, get out of there. Sorry, I'm talking to the dog. But if you get them mad, they get mad unlike any other human being on the planet. Like their level of mad is not the same of other people's levels of mad. I'm like, why are you so what's up with the shaking in the what is this?
Sarah just said she got a Sag moon. Oh God, y'all. See, now y'all about to. Hey, you know what though? Wherever you was born at, when I don't know. I guess the gravitational pull be pulling on that man nutsack and make them swimmers come out different depending on the time of year. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's what they talking about. It's something with gravity.
Almost all of my children are born in the same time frame, November, December, January.
Yeah, because y'all was hunching in the spring. That's all that mean. Y'all was hunching in the spring. That's okay. You like hunching in the spring because it's the best weather to hunch in. Spring weather. Everybody know that.
My sons and their brothers' birthdays are all in the same week. It's
my birthday's in February. I get busy in February.
That's what I'm saying. That late.
Birthdays is the same. It's like June 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th.
Mm-hmm. Oh, them winter baby. Yeah, that you was hunching in the winter.
That's not me. My friend, her.
Oh, your friend, yeah, they be hunching in the winter. They get cold and start hunching. But
people been asking for a tough baby, for a no-raz baby, but
no, I wouldn't. I'm not wishing babies on nobody. Not even my worst enemies. Even the crash outs.
We have 8 children. So.
Yeah, y'all good, man. Y'all the goddamn Brady Bunch. I just watched Blended the other night. Watch that shit again, man. If you ain't seen it, that's a good movie for y'all. Blended is cool. Shit better than the Brady Bunch. The Brady Bunch is unrealistic.
They don't make no new kind of baby, so I ain't having none.
Yeah, the new babies is the same as the old babies.
Unless I'm giving
when I tell you Gen Alpha babies are different, like they are an entirely different breed. There's not a type of child different. And I don't know if we did something fucked up. I don't know if it's something in the food. I don't know what it is, but Gen Alpha, like these young babies, are unlike any children I've ever seen in my entire life.
And my baby told me, don't gaslight. Don't gaslight me yesterday. Yesterday, my baby told me twice, don't gaslight me. That's why I was like, yeah, y'all, these new kids, y'all know, I can't do it.
That's exactly what I mean. I got a girl and 2 boys, and honestly, I got all the releases, I got all the drops when they came out. I don't need any more. There's no reason.
My youngest daughter.
Unless I physically give birth to an actual bull with horns. That's and they would have to show it on
done the ultrasound. There's no reason why. Otherwise, I would be going straight to the chop shop.
My youngest daughter told me one night, you know what I'm saying? Because her mom wasn't in the house. And she's like, where's mom? And I was like, she told you that she's not going to be here tonight. You know what I'm saying? She was like, well, take me to my mom. I was like, I can't do that. Like, that's not a possibility.
Mm-hmm.
And then she was like, if you don't take me to my mom, I'll make sure she never talks to you again. She
What?
was like, I will punch you in the mouth. I was like, yo, what?
What the hell?
What?
Where these threats coming from? I'd have been worried. That kind of shit would have stressed me out. I'd have been like, I'm so sorry for whatever I did.
You don't hear the way that I be so glad that I'm muted during the week, because when I pick my kids up, that's when we're usually on live.
Mhm.
And the amount of just like cold hard cash trash my sons be talking, like as we're listening, I can't begin to describe it to you. Like I have to tell them in the backseat, like you gotta pipe down.
Like,
My son, when who that wasn't Buddy, I can't remember who that was. It might have been Friday who was up and they was yapping, and my son was in the backseat like, bro, just put the fries in the bag and shut up. And I was like, you have got to chill. Like,
keep them babies off these lives, man. They learning too much.
Oh yeah, no, my son, if anybody's ever seen Baby Jones on a live, like the way that he delivers insults with, like, he doesn't smile, he doesn't laugh.
You like
You know what I'm
BPG?
saying? Like there's no
Deadpan.
energy behind it. He's just deadpan delivery. Like I mean, if somebody talked to me like that on a regular basis, I'm like, you know what? I'm not meant for this life. I just gotta take.
When you get roasted by somebody and they not laughing at their own jokes, it's time to leave.
that's me. That's me all day.
I need you laughing at your own jokes so I know you not serious. Because if you ain't laughing, I'm like, wait.
So that's the funny part. That's why I don't laugh, because I be serious. Not just because you think it's funny, don't mean that it's a joke. Like I be serious.
Them two totally different things. I'm like, yeah, nah, I'm good. Y'all got it. You won. I'm not even about to sit here and go back and forth with you. You got it. You cooler than me, because that's what it is. A roast session is all about who can remain the most cool.
Mm-hmm.
No, and that's the point though. Like when he says the most diabolical things you've ever heard, his face doesn't break.
Yeah.
That's what I said. Them Sagittarius kids, that's the ones I'm talking about. I was like, I started analyzing behavior, and I'm like, hold on. I said, bro says wicked shit, and he don't even break character. He's just like, yep. And so I'm like, no, he bro's for real. Like he means that. And when he gets angry, it's an unreasonable level of angry.
Mm-hmm.
How old is he? I started off young that way too.
21.
21.
That's great. I love that.
Hey, man, I'm about to go.
Yeah, wish your baby a happy birthday.
I am. I'm about to go. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for coming up. Y'all know what it is, man. We did it, y'all. That was a great live. Man, I had a good time, man. Shout out to the super chatters. Shout out to the best minds in the business, the old subs and the new subs. Be Cool, Lula, Juniper, Bonji, Miss Chrissy Baby, Pammy Land. Styling Twins, Akosua, Miss Franny Pants, Bun Mistress, Advisory, Heidi, Sanaa, Win, Eat Pray Yoga, Whistling Susie, Lady Muse, Facts and Snacks, Reese Skyler, Gigi, She, and I think that's it. And Genya, appreciate y'all for real. I gotta go. Are you not entertained, man? Bang the cash out one time on the way out. Keep the live alive. I love the support, man. What a good live. We had a good live. Good live.